A, it was AAA. It really gives you an idea of some of the prices that people are paying, even for AAA grade tanzanite in the market right now. Now, you guys know at Gemporia how advantageous we are with tanzanite. I've told you time and time again that we are the best in the world when it comes to it. And it's going to be no more representational than in the show that you're about to witness on screen right now. If you want affordability, if you want the highest caliber of tanzanite that you can find anywhere, then stay tuned because you're about to see it. Really interesting, right? We've been talking about the lack of blue zircon in the marketplace, right? And how one company has bought the global supply of it. So I'm going to have a look here. Just come have a look here, Abs, right? We've got natural yellow diamonds. We've got natural white diamonds here, right? We've got some of the most beautiful diamonds you can find. Millions and millions of dollars worth here. Incredible tanzanites, indicolite tourmalines, blue sapphires. However, there is one right here. This is the one piece. They have it here. It's absolutely and utterly stunning, okay? And you can see here, Abby, the price point that's linked alongside this. Yeah, okay? So we understand exactly what's going on with zircon. We told you it was coming. And the rarity is defined by a booth like this. It has every gem you could possibly want. They have one right here.
At Gemcollector, we take pride in bringing you only genuine gemstones sourced from around the world. Every gemstone you purchase comes with an authenticity card, giving you complete confidence in its quality and origin. Shop with peace of mind, know you're getting a true piece of nature's beauty.
So over the last couple of years in the ruby world, with the connections I have, all I've been hearing out is Bamanti ruby. Now, you must understand that in Madagascar, when this location was discovered, 55,000 people flocked to this location, small-scale miners flocked to this location to try and get a piece of the action, as it were. Now, here at the AGTA, this is the discussion of rubies right now. And I feel privileged to be able to provide you with some of that quality material. But most importantly, as someone who specializes in ruby, if you want some of the finest color, if you want some of the finest clarity, if you want the biggest discussion point in the corundum world right now, then get your hands on any Bamanti ruby. And if any of you want to learn any more about it, go and follow Vincent Pardo. We were lucky enough to have a chat with him earlier on. He's just come from there in Madagascar. And at a time where exports are very, very slow out of Madagascar, everything has to leave the country cut. They've got a ban on rough exports. This is the time to own it, because this ruby is only becoming more and more popular, demand is growing even bigger, and the prices, of course, are following in line. And I'll be clear with you, actually one of the biggest grows we've seen this year as well has been spinel. Do you know why? It's because the price point of rubies has moved so much that the market now are also looking at spinel as an option. However, you don't need to worry about that with Gemporia, because we secured you some of the most unbelievable Bamanti ruby and some of the best prices. And unlike everybody here, we're not raising our prices. We're providing you that quality, we're providing you with everything you can want, with that durability, and most importantly, you are getting it at a price point that even wholesale here at the world's biggest gem fair in Tucson can't do.
One thing that I'm really proud of when you buy jewellery from us is that we try and maximise the beauty of the gemstone more than the carat weight. Here we see a beautiful piece of kunzite with beautiful pinks coming through from the tip. But as you come round then onto the table, you can see here that it's a lot more clear. Here at this market, what they've done here is they've tried to maximise the gem weight rather than the beauty.
So this is Deepak, and we are just talking about Tsavorite Garnet. I've just been in a seminar, and they have announced that the biggest colour gemstone for this year is green, and we're talking Tsavorite Garnets, we're talking green tourmalines, but in particular, Tsavorite Garnet is massive here, isn't it?
Yes, it's big, massive here, and basically Tsavorite is now, I guess, ruling the world. It's one of the most overrated, most best stone in the terms of semi-precious.
Yeah.
It's very good stone.
Is there a particular grade that you go for when it comes to Tsavorite?
Well, we go with the best color, that is 4A,
Yeah.
4A color and Tsavorite.
Right, okay.
And even now, a lot of big designers from the jewelry industry, they are replacing their other stones from Tsavorite.
Yeah.
They're using Tsavorite.
Because they want to use a rarer gemstone, don't they?
Right.
Yeah.
And Tsavorite, we are getting it from Tanzania as well as Kenya,
Yeah.
but both are very good.
Yeah, is there a difference in location or?
I mean, there are two mines. One is in Tanzania.
But also the Kenyan material is not coming out. We heard from Bruce yesterday.
Yes.
8-year delay on anything coming out of the mine. So everyone's turning towards Tanzania, is that right?
Yes, because Kenyan material is now not coming.
Right, okay.
So that's why people are diverting themselves towards this Tanzania. And Tanzanian material is also very lustrous as compared to Kenya.
Wow. So it's got a better brightness within the stone.
Yes.
David's collection, one of the finest collections of Tsavorite in the show. We're talking maximum 4-carat piece. He was just telling us that the price really from the lower grades, about $850 upwards at trade price. He said, I can charge what I want for Tsavorite and for the Mozambique garnets. He said the prices are going through the roof because these are stones that we just can't get hold of. And I can honestly say they are some of the most beautiful gemstones I've seen in the show. If you can own a Mozambique garnet or a garnet for any part of Madagascar, or any of the stones that we've had so far, or even a Tsavorite, I can tell you now, the prices that we've got currently are they're unbeatable. They're phenomenal. Go for it.
I've just seen the colour of the piece at number 1. Now, it can get confusing sometimes, I totally understand, where there might be a gemstone that can come under lots of different names. We usually kind of strip it back here at Gemcollector, so if there's let's say it's sapphires, all the lovely different colours that sapphires can come in, quite often it'll be, right, this is a blue sapphire, this is a green sapphire, this is a yellow sapphire, this is, you know, whatever the colour might be, it'll say sapphire with the colour on it. But then there are other instances where instead it might have almost like a trademark name or some sort of designer name or something, or it could be named by the location, which is a really important provenance for that stone. And so instead of it coming in as a yellow sapphire, it might say, we've seen in the past, a Gemcollector sapphire. And instead of it referring to the colour on the title, it's referring to the actual mine, to the location in which it came from. But the names could interchange. We could say it's a Thai sapphire, we could say it's a Gemcollector, we could say it's yellow, and it's all correct. Do you know what I mean? It's all correct. And so my point is, the piece at number 1, it's come through as a Zanzibar zircon. Now, Zanzibar, again, it's referring to the origin and the location in which that zircon was found. So it is a specific pocket over in Tanzania. That pocket in Tanzania has been able to bring us some of the finest zircons that we've ever seen, you know, really kind of holding their own up against the Ratnakiri material, which is, of course, known to be the most expensive in the world. And it's the Ratnakiri deposit that started all of that real kind of admiration and all the fuss and all the breaking news that's happening with zircon, rising in value and rising in demand, and now pretty much they've all been bought up and they've disappeared from the world. It started with Ratnakiri, but Ratnakiri had the strength of bringing us the famous blues and, of course, some of the whites, and then very rarely on the odd occasion, maybe towards kind of peaches and reds. It's the Tanzanian that the reason it can hold its own is because this location can also bring us the same quality as the Ratnakiri Cambodian, but it has its own benefits of colour. So if the Ratnakiri is brilliant at blue and white, it's Tanzania that we look to for the finest of those rich kind of cognacs. And we've seen everything from caramel through the cognacs and the whiskies and the oranges. And then we've seen what generically is referred to as Zanzibar. It technically in colour can still be anything, but most of the time when they come in under that name, They're roughly within the kind of family of a palette of hue, which is some sort of rich kind of red with more of an orange tone to it, and then usually little flashes of yellow sparks that come out of it. So it's like a secondary tone. The reason I'm saying this is because that's what I was expecting with the stone at number 1. That's what I was expecting to happen. It's a Zanzibar zircon, so it's going to be of the typical, beautiful, what it's known for, Zanzibar colour, that lovely orange and fiery flutter of hues. It's not, though. It's not, though, and this is why I'm shocked, this is why I'm surprised, and this is why I'm actually overly impressed and excited for you, because as I've literally just seen it and looked at it, and they've given me 2 of these, which I'm really glad of, so I can see, you know, if they're consistent across all of these stones. This should and absolutely could also be referred to as red zircon. Now, we know that Tanzania has sometimes in the past been able to bring to us red zircon. And so, you know, at first appearance, if you were to look at all the Zanzibar pieces, most of them have that kind of orangey, fiery palette of hues with a bit of red. But there is a difference, and it's only subtle for you know, people who may be just, you know, coming into this for the first time. But that difference can mean a hell of a lot in value as well. As we know, colour is the most important valuing factor. Look at Tanzanite, perfect example in the last hour. You can have a stone or 2 stones that are identical. Size, clarity, cut, everything about them is identical. But this one is just one shade, one tiny little shade lighter, and this one's one tiny little shade darker. Very, very similar in you know, immediate appearance, but as you look closer, that tiny subtlety of one being a bit darker can literally mean an extra $2,000 on top of its price. Really, really, really big impact that it will have just by having a slight difference in tone. And so with this, Zanzibar is the generic, Zanzibar is what I was kind of expecting, but it is not the typical Zanzibar whatsoever. I'm looking at this, and this is red. This is pure red zircon. And the difference, one, significantly rarer on top. In terms of price, significantly more expensive when it is pure red, and rarity all round. I mean, we know that red is one of the rarest colours on planet Earth. If you look at play of colour in an opal, red is the rarest flash that you'll see. If you look at diamonds, red is the rarest colour for those. Spinels, red is the rarest colour for those. It is so limited to ever come across a true red, something that's not got a secondary flutter or it's taken over by other different hues. Pure red is utterly magnificent, and it is the most difficult to come across. And so I'm shocked that this hasn't been, you know, put in on the title as Zanzibar red or just red zircon, because that is exactly what it is, 100%. So this, I mean, we know that's out of date anyway. It could have been any zircon at 1.4 carats. Looking at what's been going on in the industry, this is, you know, one of the top 3 stones of urgency to get your hands on right now before it's too late. Even the current market valuation of any zircon, this kind of size, we are easily looking at around about $1,000 these days. So that's already too low. But then when you factor in this piece is red, it would just naturally go up even more. It would absolutely go up in value even more so. And so I'm shocked, but in a good way. I'm impressed and pleasantly surprised as to what I've got for you here today. And again, I'm holding my hands up here. I didn't know this. I didn't realise this. I produced this show. I put this fantastic stone into this hour, chosen as the star buy of the hour, under the assumption that it was a fantastic 1.4 carat up to, goodness me, it goes up to 2.4 carats in size. So I was excited about how big it is. I was excited about the SI graded clarity. I was excited about, once again, the fact that it's a zircon, and we're some of the last people in the world to even have the chance to own this stone, because they've been wiped out from everywhere else in the world. They've all been bought up. All the investors have grabbed the lot. NY Blue have literally spent millions and millions of dollars purchasing every single available zircon that there is available for sale, and that's why there's none left. They've all got them locked away in their vaults. They're going to spend the next 9 to 10 years marketing zircon to the world and teaching everybody about what this amazing stone has to offer, you know, why it's so rare and collectible, why it's so beautiful. And as they educate the world, more people then know about it, the demand starts rising, but of course there's no availability, and so naturally the value rises. And they have been very open and honest about this. They have said their goal, they are aiming for in the next 10 years for zircon to be valued at between $5,000 and $15,000 per carat. Per carat, between 5 and 15. So just taking that into account for a second, and I know it is a prediction, but between 5 and 15, okay, let's go to the lower end of that. They achieve it, $5,000 a carat. This, straight away, this is well, it's not a 1 carat stone, it's 1.4 at least. So $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 gemstone just on the carat weight alone for this stone based on those predictions. Even if they don't achieve it, but it looks like they're going to because it's already started going up, even if they don't achieve it and it comes in maybe a little bit lower, $2,000 a carat. This is still, at 1.4 carats, this is still nearly a $3,000 gemstone. So in any regard, this has all the excitement and all the value and all the importance. But what about then the red? The red, that known from the Zanzibar location in Tanzania, it's your best chance of hopefully finding one, but still most of them come out more orange or more brown. This is very, very, very difficult and exclusive to get your hands on. And this, to my absolute joy, is exactly that. So the SI clarity, tick. Better clarity, higher value. Better clarity, more light can get into the stone. And if more light can get into the stone, then you're going to get more sparkle, you're going to get more dispersion, more brilliance, you're going to get more of that wonderful illumination of the interior colour. And so this piece has got it all. Cut, clarity, carat weight, up to 2.4 carats, and then the all-important colour, 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 colour. And I love the fact that I have got two samples here with me in the studio today, because that gives us even more, you know, power, even more confidence that, you know, they are consistent across this parcel as well. So everyone's going to receive a stone like this. And if you're multi-buying, and I've seen that bit happening because, again, it's the urgent stone to get your hands on. In the few wonderful pieces of zircon we have left here within the vault at Gemcollector, everyone's been multi-buying. They've been doing it with tanzanites, they've been doing it with zircons, they've been doing it with Zambian emeralds, because it is urgent. It is down to the crunch. And so if you're multi-bidding on this, have as many as you like until they've sold out. And they're all going to measure the same 8 by 6 millimetres. They're all going to have that fantastic appearance that can be matched together if you're looking to set them in jewellery. And don't forget, obviously, gemstones, we're talking about the valuations of them as loose pieces, but then when you set something into jewellery, it goes up in value, understandably. And I'm not just talking about the raw material. You know, you've set it into a piece of gold, you've maybe got diamonds on the shoulders or something. The setting itself could cost you £500 or £1,000, but it's not going to go up by £500 or £1,000. It can go up by 2, 3, 4,000 when you set it into jewellery. So many big additional benefits can come into play. And for a red zircon, honestly, I wish I was live when I actually looked at this earlier for the first time, because I was buzzing. I was absolutely buzzing. It was already an exciting auction, but now knowing that it's the actual red zircon. You may have seen some of these pieces featured with our lovely Toby Cavill over on Gemporia, all set exclusively into 18 karat gold and platinum, Larique unique designs of jewellery. Here, you can own this stone, and by cherry picking it loose here with me today, if you want to set it, you can literally completely design the piece yourself if you want to. But of course, it's the saving, isn't it? It's the saving that makes this absolutely unmissable. Because you can get this piece up to 2.4 carats of SI graded red zircon. The red. I've never seen red from Ratnakiri, Cambodia. Outstanding blues, outstanding whites. Sometimes you might see a bit of a cognac, but not pure red. It is solely Tanzania that has been recognised across the world, and all of our experiences of where zircon can be found. They all have their own character, of course. Each mine has different, maybe different environment, different heat, different pressure, but it crucially comes down to the elements, doesn't it? So each part of the world will have different elements, different ingredients, if you like, in that part of the earth. And so it's those different ingredients that will help the character and the colour of those stones to occur. So clearly, the ingredients that make the perfect red are very heavily dominant in the earth, in this one sole part of the planet. And oh, I feel quite naughty. I'm hoping, so I know Toby's in the building. He's on with us at 8 o'clock, of course, for our old mine emeralds later. But I know he's in the building, and I'm really hoping he's not looking at the screen as we speak, because around the building here at Gemporia, you go out, out of the studios, and in every single room or corridor, there's these massive flat screen TVs that have like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like a split screen. So you walk around the building, and at any point as you're walking around, you see one of these big TVs on the wall, and it will be split, and you'll see what's going out live on Gems, what's going out live on Gemcollector, what's going out live on Hobby Maker, what's going out live on all the different channels. And so I'm really hoping that he doesn't walk past to see this. See what I mean? Loads of collectors multi-bidding. Zoe in Sussex is there straight away. Collector in Oklahoma, hello to you today. Do I say good morning or good afternoon? Anonymous collector also in with us, and all of you checking out too. Two. You can have as many as you like, as always. Given that this is the stone of top-tier urgency alongside Tanzanites and Zambian emeralds, definitely I wouldn't blame you whatsoever if you want to take as many as you like. But please do bear in mind, we've only got so many. Once they have sold out, they cannot be replaced. And as time goes on, the prices just keep on getting more expensive. So you'll have less stones available, and you'll be paying more for those stones. That is a given with those top 3 stones of urgency. This one being the red zircon. Oh my goodness me, I'm in love. Here for you at number 1. Congratulations to those of you already being successful. Now, obviously, many sparklers to get our hands on here today. Keep those requests coming in. Any questions or queries you want to ask me, if you just want to say hello, let me know if there's been some delicious food on the go this weekend. Do you know, I haven't had a barbecue this year. No, I haven't had a barbecue. I'm going to a barbecue on the 1st of August. That'll be it. Any delicious food, let me know. I need to know these things. I'm one of those people that can be, I can absolutely appreciate, the fine dining and all the fancy things, but at the same time, I can also be a savage. I have been known to eat cold baked beans out of a tin. And I'm not even ashamed to say that. I probably should be. But let me know about your food of the weekend as well. Now, my darling Gary, great to have you with us today. Number 4, number 19, please. He says, looking good this evening. Thank you so much, sir. Number 4 and number 19. Hello there, Treacle. I'm going to go to number 4. We'll go there very, very shortly. You've got one more auction to bring on first, though, which is the Singida, of course. So we've seen the red zircon that we have for you at number 1. And then this, also from Tanzania, smashing it out the park, with the white. So understandably, there's always been lots of conversation and, you know, how does zircon compare to various other things? And we do that all the time, don't we? We see a blue apatite and it's compared to Batalia, Paraiba, tourmaline. We see, goodness me, we see, what were we looking at earlier? There was a chrome dioxide, and automatically we're comparing it to a Savarite garnet. It just is a natural thing for us to do. And so with zircon, it's always compared to diamonds, isn't it? Especially when it's a white zircon. So this, well, I think we're all very much aware, it basically wins. If we were, you know, back in the day when we had like the Pokemon cards and or my brother had the football cards as well, and you'd be like, right, who wins? Who's going to top trump the other one? Who's got the best this and the best that? You compare a zircon to a diamond, zircon wins every single time. It is thousands of times rarer. It is way, way, way older. It's far more complex in terms of its chemical composition. If you think just down to the basic recipe of these stones, diamond is one element. It's one element. It's carbon. So they just keep coming. Like, it's not necessarily, in terms of rarity, of course it's a rare and, you know, magnificent treasure of the earth, but it's the least rare gemstone in the world because it only has one ingredient, so it's easy for it to form. Any other gemstone, you could be looking at a list of ingredients that are, you know, it needs 5 separate ingredients and elements. Some of them might need 50. So the more individual properties that the stone has to physically have to exist, it's definitely going to be rarer, right? So zircon is a complex recipe of elements, and some of these elements have actually been, well, we talk about it being 4.5 billion years old, so it's the oldest stone on the planet, but actually, where did those ingredients come from before that? Before they turned into a zircon? Some of the components and elements within zircon actually have come from our solar system. And this has, again, been scientifically proven. Zircon contains elements that have come from ancient stars. It's extraordinary. An extraordinary stone. A stone that is older than the moon. And of course, back to comparing it to a diamond, it is more sparkly with a double refractivity. And remember that tick list we mentioned earlier on? What does sparkle actually break down to if we're talking about gemstones? It's the 4 different individual types of light performance: luster, brilliance, scintillation, and dispersion. There are hardly any stones. It is a small community of just a few gemstones from Earth that can actually give you all 4 of those separate versions of light performance. Most other stones will be 2 or maybe 3 of them, but only a few can deliver all 4, and zircon is definitely one of those all 4 treasures. Oh, look at it. Look at it. 5.5 millimeters in your diameter. So just to remind you again how big that is on the finger. I'd love this in a suite. I can see it now. One for a ring, and I'd love a pair of just simple stud earrings. Yes, please. Yes, please. And getting this, once again, I'm going to make it so much easier for you here today with some of our last chances of zircon to get this stone. It comes in a nice little pot ready to go as well. This piece, based on 70 points of a carat, what do we know with those predictions? You'd be looking at around about $3,000 to $3,500 in the next 10 years for this. I don't want to wait 10 years, and I do not want to have to pay $3,000 for this, when I know I can get this today. I can get this right now, and I can get this with an exclusive Gemcollector discount. This as one of the most wanted and hunted stones in the world. You found it. It's in front of your eyes as we speak. And the final part of its journey, after 4.5 billion years, the final part of its journey is now to make it home to you. Again, we've got multi-bidders checking out quantities and quantities and quantities. I absolutely salute you. At under £20, you can fill your boots with these. Think about that suite of jewellery, right? So, I'm dreaming, I know. Stud earrings, that's 2. Ring, that's 3. Might as well have the pendant, that's 4. So I need at least 4. And then what about like a full bracelet? Yes, please. At under 20, you could do it. You can do it. And don't forget, every stone comes with a free certificate of authenticity. So you'll literally have it there with the stone for your documents, exactly what this is, which is also quite helpful if you're looking to sell these stones in the future, as a lot of people are. Setting them into jewellery again, absolutely. Design possibilities are endless, really. Becky in Hampshire, well done. Collector, well done. Beverly, well done. Oklahoma, Zoe, let's keep on rocking and a rolling. Rocking and a rolling. The Marley Garnets, not long at all to wait for those. They are unmissable. Unmissable. Natural Marley Garnet. If you've not heard of it before, I wouldn't necessarily be surprised. I don't blame you at all. It's not a stone that you'd ever expect to really come across. And that's how, as humans, we know about things. It's because we've come across it at some point, throughout life. We might meet a person that teaches us something or shows us something, and that's how, we first come across it. And so with gemstones, it would take for you to be able to just so happen to come across a Marley Garnet for you to even know it exists. And that is not something that happens often. Even here with us, does not happen very often. And I'll explain why. In my opinion, it's the rarest garnet in the world. I'll explain that very shortly. But first, number 4, the Petalite Rubito Snowflake. Petalite, just in general, I mean, it's wild that they've been able to use a petalite to cut this snowflake work of art into, because they normally use topaz, which is obviously a bit more readily available and it's more affordable. But they've given the Rubito Snowflake to an Intinga Brazilian petalite, and this is just, in general, it's an extremely rare gemstone. It's really, 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 really rare gemstone, especially if you want to find it gem quality, crystal with clarity. If you can, the sparkle, oh yes, is one of the best. So I understand why they've had the idea of giving a snowflake cut, the Rubito design, to a petalite, because it's definitely got the possibility and talents to be the ultimate stone to show off, to marry with this cut. Being an icy white stone, of course, as well. It's a snowflake at the end of the day, so they're always, most popular when they're cut into colours that you'd associate with snow at the end of the day. Colours that you'd associate with that magical kind of snowy scene. So that it's usually blue stones or white stones that are the most popular with this. This, of course, again, being a white stone, definitely a great choice, but quality, a petalite, something so incredibly rare with this diamond-like brilliance. Absolutely perfect. So it combines the artistry of master lapidary and designer lapidary and cutting, just like Glen Lara pieces, or just like, again, the Rubito brothers, of course, what we've got here. It combines the designer cutting with then, to our core, we're here as collectors. We want to own the rarest gemstones, most exotic gemstones in the world. This is that perfect marriage where it ticks both of those boxes. Understandably, though, there are only 4 of them. It is the highest valued Rubito snowflake that we can bring to you. Like I said, they're normally quartz or they're normally topaz. This is a world away. So it's the highest valued piece that we can bring to you of the Rubito. Glorious 1.4 up to 2.3 carats in your weight. And if you have come across Rubito snowflakes before, you'll know how highly valued they are. You'll know how desired these designer cuts are. This cut, invented by the Rubito brothers, it took them years to actually perfect this cut. From the moment they had the idea, let's try and make a snowflake. From that moment, it took years and years and years and years and years, back and forth, trial and error, before finally hitting the jackpot and perfecting the design and the cut. Every single part of the shape, and there's a real, I mean, look at how many different changes of angle and of direction the overall shape has. That's complex as it is, but then you've got to think what follows from that overall complex shape is the back of the stone. They've then got to fit in every single facet, and each facet has to be in a perfect decision of, what the shape is, what angle is it going to be, what size is it going to be, how is all of that going to come together, and then mathematically speaking, perfectly from the front, catch the light and deliver all of that performance. It's such a tricky thing. And so it took years for them to invent and perfect this cut. And we're very lucky, of course, to have the Robito brothers as good friends of ours here at Gemporia, and so we can get them direct and offer them to you at this kind of price. Elsewhere, even so, let's say it was a bit more of an affordable version. Let's say it was a Robito Snowflake Topaz. For this kind of size, you're still looking at around about £400. And then obviously the rarer the stone or the bigger the stone, it just keeps going up and into the thousands. So under 50 for you here today at number 4. Now my lovely Gary also wanted to see number 19, Sparkle Sparkle. Oh, and it's Topaz. Here we go. And this, it's me being completely greedy again, but I'm thinking cuff earrings. Because you get 10 stones, which is 5 matching pairs. 5 perfect matching pairs of topaz. As they grow and grow and grow and get bigger and bigger and bigger. This is a jeweller's dream, isn't it? It's a jeweller's dream. So 7 carats in total, guaranteed to be exactly as you see it here. It's 10 stones, all round brilliant and SI graded, and all absolutely every single box for every collector is bang on what you can see. So you get 5 individual separate sizes and a pair of each of them. So this easily on its own could be a wonderful opportunity for all sorts of creations. But then don't forget, you can multi-buy on these. You can have as many as you like. And the more you get, the more you can do with them, of course. Let's say you've got 2 boxes. You've now got 4 matching stones across 5 separate versions. That's a lot of gemstones. And here at number 19, it's under £20. Under £20 for you for the whole lot. Think of, firstly, the value of the stone, but then think of the work that's gone into mining them, that's gone into sorting through them, then to cutting them and polishing them, certifying them. All of that work has been done for you. They've then been beautifully partnered together and laid in this box, and you're going to get all of that work, that extraordinary amount of, well, I say value, the value's in the stones, but everything, of course, builds up into that in terms of the journey of them, and yet it's still under £20 with that certificate as well. This one's number 19. Thank you again to our gentleman Gary. Gentleman Gary here today. Right, next we have number... Oh, yes. All of these are fabulous, but we've got to go to the Marley Garnets, obviously. Obviously. I mentioned earlier, in my opinion, this is the rarest garnet in the world. The rarest garnet in the world. And I think my opinion and the reason I've come to that conclusion is completely valid. So let me explain why. Garnets, biggest gemstone family, isn't it? It's the biggest family of gemstones of all of the stones that exist in all the families. Garnets is the biggest, excuse me, so much so that they have to have subspecies. So they're all garnets, but then there's subspecies. I always compare it as a reference to dogs, because I'm a dog person. A dog is, you know, a wonderful, wonderful fur baby and man's best friend. But then you have the subspecies in reference would be the different breeds. So they're all a dog, but very, very different to have a Chihuahua, to have a St. Bernard, to have a Labrador, to have a Husky, and so on. So it's kind of like that. So you've got garnets, and then you have the subspecies. You've got your Andredites, your Grossulas, your Spessartites, your Almandines. I mean, there's loads of them, right? But out of all of them, the rarest of the lot, number one spot is Demantoid, Andredite Demantoid garnet. The second rarest in the world is Grossula Savarite garnet, and then the third rarest in the world is the Spessartite orange garnet, okay? And the reason that I truly believe that this Mali garnet, and of course only found in Mali, I truly believe this is the rarest garnet in the world is because it is naturally a crossbreed, half Andredite Demantoid, which is the number one spot, and half Grossula Savarite, which is the number two spot. So if we know independently this is the number one rarest and this is the number two rarest, surely if Mother Nature in only one place in the world has actually grown both of them as a crossbreed together in one stone, surely that's even rarer, right? This is my point, surely to goodness, because that's what Mali garnet is. It's half Andredite Demantoid and it's half Savarite. And I mean, I know that's already exciting, but then look at it. It's taken the best from both of its parents, which we know, you know, with Savarite, of course, we're talking about the rarity of that incredible colour that it can have. With Demantoid, outstanding light performance and high refractivity to give us the best sparkle in the world. And this has just absorbed all of it. It's absorbed the whole package from its parents to bring us this delight. It's outstanding. And I've been doing this for 10 years, guys, and I've only ever seen one other tiny parcel of Mali garnets pass through this vault. And we're the world's largest gem store. You'd think if anyone's going to have them, it's us. Once in 10 years. And this is the second time. And this is the only auction. I don't have any other Malis. I don't have anything else at all. It's just one single auction where we've actually bundled together for you a set of 4 as well. So you will receive all... Look at that sparkle. You'll receive all 4, totaling at least 1.4 carats. All 4 have been cut exactly the same as well, 4.25 millimetres in your diameter of the round brilliant cut. They're natural. Oh, natural. Divine quality of colour. I'm obsessed. I am obsessed. This is extremely limited, so I should have taken the price down straight away, to be honest. I'm so sorry. Let me just do it. I just need to take it straight down because this is very important. This is really, really important. I don't want you to miss out on this. This is a collector's must-have. Most people don't even know they exist. Even really experienced collectors. Some people still don't even know this exists. And it's not for their lack of experience. It's purely just because the stone is so rare. How would they even know that it exists if they've never had the chance to come across it? It's never you know, crossed their path. Only from one place, one location on planet Earth. Mali. I don't really know why we've done a set of 4, to be honest, because it would have been far better. In a business sense, anyway, like in kind of boring, which I'm not one of those people that's, you know, in business sense. I'm all about the stones and I'm all about, you know, the community and the chin wagging. But some of the people, I'm sure, there's various people in this building, you know, across the partnership, and it is their job to have the business hat on. If they were to see this, they'd go, "Why have we put 4 together? Keep them separate. One stone, $29.99. You're winning." One stone. So we could have literally had 1, 2, 3, 4. That would have been £30, £30, £30, £30. I don't really care though, because we get 4 of them for £30 instead. And again, multi-bidding happening. If you check out once, you get 4. You check out twice, you get 8, and so on. And you can have as many as you like until they've either sold out or until the hours disappeared. This one again at number 3 here today. Number 3. Collection Oklahoma says, good evening to my favourite Foxy. I hope you're having a pleasant evening. It's the afternoon here now. Well, good. Thank you for answering my question. Good afternoon to you. I don't know why I suddenly feel very royal. Good afternoon to you in Oklahoma. That's how my nan speaks. Good afternoon. Not quite that high. Good afternoon. Emily, darling. Oh, darling. Right, we are... So, number 3, my lovely Beverly. I know Beverly messaged in saying, number 3, please. I wasn't able to grab them last time, so I'm over the moon, Beverly, that you managed to grab them today. Well done. Number 10. Oh, and all of these. I mean, they're just all really urgent, guys. OK, no, we'll go to number 8 first, actually. This is even more urgent. Number 8. I'm just going to double-check this a second. In terms of the blue, so there's 1 at number 8, and there's 2 at number 15, and that's it. That's it for the Ratnakiri blue. And I don't think you need me to say, again, the importance of this. All of that chin-wagging about zircon and the urgency of it and the rising value and demand, it literally started with Ratnakiri blue zircon. There's only just 2 auctions, so this one's number 8, and then we have number 15. Number 15, there's 2 in stock. This one at number 8, there's only 1 in stock, okay? So this is the very one that you'll be getting home if you're quick enough to grab it. It's the Paradise. Oh, Paradise colour. Ultimate, vibrant, beautiful. Sorry, I got a little bit lost in it then. I literally went into a bit of a... I was like... Beautiful, beautiful material. And for this very one, straight down to its price. At under 40 there for you, my lovelies. Good luck. Good luck, good luck. And I will, of course, bring in number 15 as well. 15, so this one's got 2 available. I'll just swap those over. 2 chances available, just breaching the 1 carat mark as well in weight, as a 6x5mm. This is a really fancy cut, actually. Cushion shape, but proper fancy cushion shape, isn't it? Oh, and hello there. I do like a fancy cut. That's when the lapidrist is just going to town. They're using their experience, their knowledge and their skill, and they're assessing that piece of rough, and they aren't following a rule book. They're not following a specific pattern of a design cut, you know, that's kind of like regimented. They are simply using their skill to cut that one piece of crystal, to bring out that one piece's individual perfect qualities. Here at number 15, again, with just 2 chances available here today. This, it feels criminal to do this. It really does feel criminal to do this. But it's the last chance now. The other one sold out straight away. Number 15. Right, sorry, let me just catch up on these messages. I've received my Marley Garnet set of 4 this weekend. They are absolutely stunning and they are so sparkly, says Becky in Hampshire. There we go. Thank you, Becky. Number 3, again, that has been on and gone. Oh, number 20, apologies. I've just spotted Beverly requested number 20. There was only 1. And I'm not just talking, you know, 1 in quantity of this particular auction. There's only 1 in the entire vault. 1 stone of amblygonite in the entire vault. They always say that this gets confused for Paraiba tourmaline. It looks so much like a Paraiba tourmaline, but this stone has the added bonus of better clarity. Look at it. Yes, isn't this gorgeous? And it's got this perfect marriage of aqua, blue and green. Oh, it's SI graded as well. Marvellous. So only one in the world, only one in the entire vault. Beverly's already gone and snatched it up. So well done to you, my lovely lady. Taking it immediately down, even lower as well. That's the highest graded amblygonite I've seen. I believe I've come across SI grade once or twice before, but they're normally about 20 points for the SI grade. If you try and get a bigger carat weight like this, then they're far more included. So that's an amazing stone. Well done again to our Beverly there at number 20. Swansea says, these gemstones are lovely, and I've got 2 boxes recently. Ooh, oh, you're living your best life then, my darling. I'm so happy for you as your collection grows. It's such an exciting thing, isn't it? And I definitely get more pleasure out of it by being able to be here, you know, with the Gem Collector community, because I get to then share it. You know, if you have a hobby and there's no one to share it with, or you haven't got like a club or something to share it with, you kind of keep it to yourself. But it's definitely better to be able to share the buzz and the love, isn't it? So I'm so happy for you. London says, hi Foxy, Marley Garnet, how many colours does it possibly come in? Because I have a yellow and reddish orange that I got previously. Ooh, so most of the time they are always within that flutter of the kind of golds into the greens. Understandably, again, Savorites and Andradite, so green and golds majoritively. But that being said, we know garnets can come in lots of lovely colours. And looking at Andradite, for example, Andradite demantoid can also come in those slightly orange hues. Savorite can also, as Grossular, come in a red hue. So it's definitely understandable that, given that they're a crossbreed, it can also sometimes benefit from those hues, but it's very unlikely. So it's lovely that you've got one. Now, number 10. I've been meaning to go to this for blinking ages. Number 10. Ranakiri. It's only 3 minutes left on the clock, by the way, to check out anything in this hour before it all disappears. Ratnakiri. It's the origin. This is where it started. All of that headline, breaking news, investment, you name it. It's because of the Ratnakiri zircon. It was already a depleted mine. Before the investors started coming in, it was already a shut-down, depleted mine. Oh. These are some of the last zircons that we'll ever see until about 10 years. In about 10 years, we'll start seeing them again. They'll start popping back up and coming up for sale in the market. But as we know, between 5 and 15 grand a carat, it's closer to their new predicted prices. So this is 1.5 carats. Even at the lower end of that, this is a $7,500 stone, based on those predictions. Wow. 6 by 6 mil, perfect Asher cut as well. A cut that was invented and designed for royalty. It was King George V that this cut was actually invented for. And it's just magnificent when it's done properly like this, and it's given to a stone. A stone that has the talents of zircon. Oh, it's the best way to be able to enjoy it, isn't it? Without shadow of a doubt. Now, I know we are down to the crunch here and everything is about to disappear. So I'll press those buttons really quickly. I'm bringing your price for you. I have 5 in stock, just so that you're aware. For those of you, lots of you actually here today are multi-bidding, getting quantities on many of the auctions. So there are 5 of this stone. I say that, speak too soon, as I've just refreshed my page. There's now 3 left. And because there's only 30 seconds left, technically, before the hour just ticks over, when that happens, all of the pieces in this hour will disappear from the list that you can see there on the web or on the app. All of the stones there will disappear in literally a few seconds, but do not fear. That means that you won't be able to, you know, click on anything else or check out anything else that was from this hour, but you can, whilst I've still got my graphics live on the screen, you can still, even if we've gone over time, grab this and put it in your basket. It gives you an extra couple of minutes if I keep the graphics live. With this one in particular, one left now. Yeah, just one chance left. Christopher, well done. Elaine, Shana, well done. I'm going to bring on, I know we are over time, but I'm going to bring on 11 and 12 as well. Yeah, I'm going to do it. Okay, number 11, just because, again, of the sheer importance. I mentioned it a few times. People often ask me, you know, what are the stones of now? What are the stones that are the most urgent to get your hands on before it's too late? Tanzanite, zircon, Zambian emerald. Mines shutting down, you know, investments, mines shutting down, breaking news, just for so many different reasons, they are the three stones that are the most urgent to get before it is too late. The longer you wait, the less there will be to choose from, and you will be paying significantly higher prices. And that's even here with us. We can't escape it. We go directly to the mine and the source, if possible, so that we get the best deals. But like with Tanzanite, for example, the value and the prices from the mine have gone up. So we can't escape it. It's always going to, even here with us, it was still going to be affected by those rising values. And with zircon, of course, this, in many different ways, is urgent before that 10-year gap. This one here at number 11, I've got 4 available. Over 1 carat again in a 6mm diameter. So much stinking sparkle. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. 4 available. No. Yes. Under £30. And I'm just keeping my graphics live for as long as I can, and I can't do it for too long. Of course, we are over time. But like I said, because of what we're dealing with here, it is very important, and I don't want you to miss out. So I'm just going to stretch the keeping the graphics on just for that little bit longer to give you that final, it could literally be seconds, that's the difference between getting it and missing out. Out of the 4, June's got 1. Paul in Oxfordshire's now got 1. Okay, there's 2 stones left. If there is anything in your basket from this hour, I must stress to you the way that our auctions work. It's only a 60-minute window where certain stones will come up for available. They go down in their prices that I crash them to, and then when the hour finishes, it's gone. Like, the opportunity is missed. And so when we have new collectors, understandably, if not kind of sussed out how we work just yet, might put loads and loads and loads of things in their basket across the 4 hours and not check it out, and then they go to check it out at 10 o'clock tonight and go, what's happened? It's either all disappeared or all the prices have gone from, it was $29.99 when I put it in my basket, but because I didn't check it out in that hour, it's now gone back up into the hundreds. So I must stress to you, it's a 60-minute window. So it's only that deal just for the next few moments. That's number 11. And then final piece I'm going to bring in for you. Final piece. Number 12. Another one of those beautiful Asher cuts. Magnificent. Look at you can see the rainbow flashes as well, can't you? That's the dispersion and fire I was talking about earlier on. Out of the 4 different versions of light performance, this is a stone, one of only a few stones in the world that can actually bring us all 4 of them. Over a carat, goes up to 1.5 carats, this piece. I've got 3 available, and they are 5.5 millimetres. Perfectly symmetrical, of course, as is the design of the Asher cut. So here, number 12, with just 3 chances there whilst the graphics are live only. I'm going to leave that with you. I'm just going to double check my messages again. So number 10, number 11, number 12. Fabulous. Okay. Right then, are you ready to go to another very important hour? 2 hours remain here live at Gemcollector this evening, and both of them are very important. What we're about to roll into is Morganite's most wanted. Morganite, the sister of an emerald, the beryl that has manganese inside it to give it its wonderful Morganite status and traditionally pink colour, right? All Morganites ever found from all different locations, right the way from the beginning, pink, 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 pink. One location only, a location which is now, again, mined out and depleted. Throughout all of the history, one of them was found. And it's Morganite, coloured by the element of manganese, but so much rarer again because this one pocket brought to us peach champagne Morganite. Now, one, it's going to be exciting because it stands out from all the others being pink, but also just in general terms of colour, for Mother Nature, pink is a really rare colour for Mother Nature to create. Peach is rarer. It's always rarer. If you think peach is an extension of orange, and usually number 1 rarest would be something like a red, then it would be oranges and peaches, then it would be your pinks. So it is in every which way the finest and most desirable Morganite that's ever been discovered. It's the most expensive Morganite in the world. And I mentioned earlier on, what was happening in the show today. What I'm personally am really excited about this is a premiere launch of brand new Galilea Morganites, is that when we've been lucky enough to see this historic, icon of a stone, we've only been able to see a few examples of them, and they've always been a one-of-a-kind, and they've always been museum pieces. So one-of-a-kind, whopping stone, thousands and thousands of pounds. And so for somebody like me, and I don't know, but it could be somebody like yourself as well, it's been an honour to see them, but I've never been able to actually own one of those pieces because they're all the most expensive, biggest pieces. This launch that I'm about to load in, I'm going to load it in right now. This is the first time I've ever been able to bring you the real Galilea Morganite, but we've got actual solitaire sizes that mean we can own it. That mean we've got all different, something for every budget. Literally every single collector that's with me in always wanting a Galilea, but only ever being faced with the ones that are in the multiple thousands because they're the museum stones. This is the official premiere launch of a parcel of Galilea Morganite. But look at all the different sizes, look at all the different shapes, look at all the different cuts. There is something for everybody in terms of your taste and in terms of your budget. So have a rummage. Remember, this channel is conducted by you at home. So you can see all the Morganites. Right now, I've loaded them in. There's 16 pieces. If you go to gemcollector.com or the Gemporia app, and you will be able to scroll through all 16 pieces. You can click on them, you can see, more in-depth information on each piece as well. And then any one of them, whether it's 1, 2, 3, 4, as many as you like, send me a message with the numbers of the stones that you want me to show to you, bring on and drop the price on, and we will do exactly that. Galilea, the real Galilea, just after this.
There's only 3 things in this world that have value: the stock market, real estate, and my favourite thing, treasure. This is why I love gem collecting. I think it's something innate in our souls. I've got two beautiful little children, and when I show them the loose stones I pick up on my travels with work, you see their eyes light up with the treasure. I think it's the only hobby that you can cross generations with and inspire that passion in your loved ones. This is why I am an unashamed, addicted gem collector.
So I managed to find some white zircon here. As you can see, this is incredible. Some of the biggest sizes they have are 8x6. I'm just chilling with these two gentlemen here. This is currently what they are holding. As you can see, they are all around 1 carat stones. And this is the first time in the whole booth I've seen this. As you can see, they have a whole plethora of beautiful different gemstones, aquamarines out there. But this right now in the market here at Tucson is probably around $900 a carat, which is just ludicrous for this pricing. But as we know with blue zircons, and we know what's going on with the market right now, you know, if you want quality, then, you know, you've got to be able to buy it. I'm at one of the biggest and best booths here at Tucson. But the most important thing is that we understand that, first of all, the size they have to offer around 1 carat stones, 8x6s, as you can see here. And the pricing is just ludicrous, but that's something we completely expected. If you're looking to get yourself white zircon, this gemstone has really upgraded itself in the marketplace in the last year, and they're now asking prices that are literally, you know, 3 or 4 times the price they were 2 years ago. So this is a really amazing time to be able to acquire this incredible gem.
In the southern region of Brazil, just north of the Uruguayan border, lies one of the biggest discoveries of amethyst on the planet. Alto Uruguay amethyst showcases not just the purple variety of amethyst, but stunning greens, breathtaking lavender, and delicate Rose de France colours. All of the mines in the region are underground and are manned by very small teams. It takes many days to discover each geode and finally extract the beautiful amethyst hidden inside.
Gem collectors, you've asked and we are going to deliver. Taking Gem Collector from our current day slot, we are going to be moving to a new evening time slot, 5 p.m. until 9 p.m. every single day, and it starts officially this Monday, the 16th of March. So hopefully you'll be able to join me for our new fantastic late afternoon evening fun here at the world's largest gem store.
Watch Gem Collector live on Facebook and YouTube, or tune in anytime through our app and website. Stay up to date with the latest gemstone finds, exclusive deals, and expert insights, wherever you are.
Here is the area that the operators they are mining.
Yeah.
They are going just more than 100 meters.
Wow, so 100 meters into the rock?
Into the rock.
So if I understand that everything they've taken out,
sure.
If they leave it out,
okay.
A, it doesn't look nice, but B, it becomes unsecure.
Okay.
So they push it all back in when they finish.
Sure.
Yeah. In the very, very beginning, the whole of that ridge.
Yeah, all this,
they
all
were
the
literally
belts.
only sort of a few meters in, but now they're having to go quite a long way. Yeah.
Yeah, because if you see this one, it's at the maximum just 1 meter, that means the thickness. 1 meter. When you go deeply, the thickness becomes small.
The whole seam is only about 1 meter?
1 meter.
And that's it?
Yeah, not more than that.
And actually looking at the landscape, you can understand why that they're not looking for any alluvial deposits here because with so much rain it would have washed a long, long way away. So the only place now is in the host rock here.
Yeah, this one.
Really interesting, right? We've been talking about the lack of blue zircon in the marketplace, right? And how one company has bought the global supply of it. So now we can have a look here. Just come have a look here, Abs, right? We've got natural yellow diamonds. We've got natural white diamonds here, right? We've got some of the most beautiful diamonds you can find. Millions and millions of dollars worth here. Incredible tanzanites, indicolite tourmalines, blue sapphires. However, there is one right here. This is the one piece. They have it here. It's absolutely and utterly stunning, okay? And you can see here, Abby, the price point that's linked alongside this. Yeah, okay? So we understand exactly what's going on with zircon. We told you it was coming. And the rarity is defined by a booth like this. It has every gem you could possibly want. They have one right here.
Having been an artist all my life, discovering the medium of gem carving was the first art form that the end result always far exceeded my initial inspirational vision. To be able to co-create with nature's own rare wonder of beauty by combining my imagination is a synergy that is exponentially far greater than any other medium I have ever explored. During the carving process, it always flows naturally and fluidly, even in those very first few years as a student of the art. The finished result continues to give me such joy and fulfillment. I have been a gem carver for over 38 years, and to this day my passion is as great as the first day I explored the medium. My love for the art has never waned. In fact, my enthusiasm has only continued to grow and expand. For me then to share my art and receive such deep emotional thanks from my patrons is such a huge part of why I do what I do. To be able to bring such joy and beauty to the world is the most gratifying emotion I can have as an artist. I am continuing to improve and expand my art to bring new creations to share with you all. And I hope you love them as much as I love creating them.
This is it. I'm going to have to get a jump in straight into these because we did run over with the lovely zircons in the last hour. But I just want to reiterate, and I know this is me just saying the absolute obvious, these are real Galileo morganites. These are actual, real the Galileo morganite. And the reason that I feel the need to say that is because when we see morganite from any other location, like literally every other deposit ever discovered on planet Earth, and morganite is a beautiful beryl, related directly, of course, to emeralds and aquamarines, and it has the extra element of manganese that gives it the colour, which is always pink. It is always, always, always pink. This is the sole only location that has ever been discovered, which is peach and champagne, and that, in regards to colour, is rarer than pink. It is far, far, far more difficult for Mother Nature to create peach. So not only is it the rarest morganite in the world, it is historically the most expensive morganite on planet Earth, and the mine, actually, this single source, depleted before I was born. So it's got all the history and all the fame, but it's not a stone that the current generation, anyone in 2026, would ever actually expect to get the chance to own, because it happened, you know, before our time. They were at their height and they were available, and then of course, you know, through all that history, they've gone down in the history books. They're in museums and you can read the articles, but they're not expected all these years later to be something that can still be found. They've all been bought up, and they're in private collections, for example, from all those years ago. And they're so desired, they're so important and significant as this real special, single, unique type of morganite, that now the more expected and easy way to be able to secure a stone that looks like this is with Galilea topaz, which I'm sure you may have seen across Gemporia over the years. Galilea topaz, what is it? It's a topaz that has had a treatment given to it, a special coating, to make it look like a Galilea. So John and Ken, these amazing scientists in California, they worked with NASA over many, many years to develop and invent a treatment for gemstones that could basically change their appearance and make them look like something else that is a stone that's long lost. So they invented this treatment, and Battalia Paraiba tourmaline, you know, that bright Windex blue, they brought to the market topaz that was treated so it looked identical to the long-lost multi-million dollar stone, Battalia Paraiba. Then they brought to the market a Galilea topaz, and the whole idea is so that, you know, people of this lifetime, people in this generation, can actually own something that is still a genuine gemstone, but it looks like the legend of the Galilea. So that would be, you know, what we'd have access to. That was what we'd expect in these in this current time. No one would ever expect or imagine the chance to own the real Galilea morganite. So that's where I feel like I have to say that it is the real material. And don't forget, every single piece that you get from us here, you receive a free certificate of authenticity. So you've got it there for your documents, exactly what it is. You get a 30-day refund guarantee as well, of course, to cover you. And these big whoppers that you have got split pay as well, you can use to spread the cost. But jumping in, let's go, Gadget, go! The exclusive Galilea. Straight in for you at number 4. This is over 8 carats in weight, 13 millimeters as a perfect square cushion. You've also got an SI graded clarity. Hello, mama. SI graded clarity. Think about that. That's the same clarity as a Larique diamond. It's completely eye clean. And so, obviously, more light's going to get into the stone because of that. And then we get more sparkle. And this is definitely showing it to us, isn't it? Can I also point out, these are all natural. All completely and utterly natural. Now, across the board with morganite, what's the norm? It could be morganite from any location. Madagascar, Mozambique, you name it. All of those amazing pink morganites that we get to see are irradiated, aren't they? If they're not irradiated, they've at least had a bit of heat treatment. That's a completely expected and accepted treatment across the board for morganites to always be exposed to. This legend, natural. Oh, yes, as good as it gets. And here today, I'm going to use this as an example as to the savings that you can make the most of. This piece, I definitely recommend going and getting these stones revalued as well, by the way. Obviously, they are, you know, from a long-lost, depleted source. So our start prices are very much out of date. So I don't believe £2,528, I don't believe that's actually correct for today. I think that is a bit too low. So you've got a 30-day money-back guarantee. You can definitely go and get it revalued yourself and see what it comes back as. This, let's just whip it. Let's just whip it. We've got so many collectors joining us. We have, let me go back to this message here. Becky says, Foxy, you're just going to have to show them all. Danny, number 6 and 8, collecting Commander Shield 15 and 16, please, not a problem. Keep those requests coming on in, and I'm going to be going through and showing you all of your desires. But I thought best to kick off here with the whopper, over 8 carats. Here today in this delightful cushion. I mean, look at the colours are even changing in front of our eyes, aren't they? The pink to the peach to the champagne. Oh, sheer elegance. Very good luck to you, right? And I'm going to have to, Speedy Gonzales, pick up the pace. Right, so from number 4, I have chosen 3 star buys for you, number 1, 2 and 3. They're all star buys. But before we go there, I think Danny requested number 6 next. Let's bring this in. So number 6, huge height. Goodness me, 18 millimetres. That's all the proportion of the cutting here. So they've really elongated the wing section of the cut. giving you this wonderful height and glamour of this particular piece. Again, it is one only in the world. If you are after quantity, I know a lot of collectors come in and they're after a particular stone, but then they think, right, I want 2 or 3 of them to match. Please do message me in and let me know, what your preferences are. And I can point you in the right direction of which stones might be able, to have those quantities. But this one of a kind. Through and through, 7.34 carats, and for you today, this. Hallelujah. I can't believe what we're doing. I just can't believe it. Coming in. Oh, I think I've gone a bit too far there, even for me. Coming in. Under 100. I'm sorry, I've got a tickle in my throat. I've got a bit of a tickle. When I giggle, I feel like... If you hear me doing that, I do apologise. There we go, that's better. Under 200, that is number 6. Number 15 and 16 then for Carmarthenshire. Ooh, so this is what I was talking about earlier. I was so excited to be able to bring to you Galileo Morganite at sizes like this. At proper, beautiful, solitaire sizes. We've been so lucky to celebrate Galileo before in the past as an all-important, historic, highest-valued Morganite in the world. However, it has always been one-of-a-kind, ginormous museum pieces, which, of course, means that they're not going to be accessible for everybody. And so this is the first and only time I've ever been able to bring you Galileo, but actually for sizes that, are absolutely far more likely for all of us to be able to come on through and achieve and to own, and also, of course, to set in wonderful ideas of jewellery as well. This one, 96 points of a carat at least, 7 millimetres in your measurement with the trilliant cut. Outstanding SI graded clarity once again. And now, the single most affordable Galileo Morganite I have ever brought to you. I have ever brought to you. This is the hour where dreams come true. We've all heard about it. We've all absolutely drawled over it. We know the significance. We've seen then the replica imitation version, which is the Galileo topaz, that is literally a coating and a treatment to allow us the chance of owning a stone that looks like Galileo Morganite. But this is actually the real deal. And now, finally, at affordable opportunities as well for everybody. So this piece, under £20. I've taken this down to. Now, I do have 2 available of this one here at number 15. Yeah, 2 available in stock. So that could be a matching pair for you as well. I shouldn't be doing this, but I can't help myself. This is a Super Sunday. This is one of the best Sundays ever. $14.99, I've got even lower. Number 15 there, I'll leave that with you and say good luck. Number 16, right next door, is then the Princess piece. Oh, you beauty. You beauty, hello. 2 chances available on this one as well. 5.5 millimetres is a perfect square symmetrical cushion. Princess is always a delight to see, but we don't see it very often, do we? We do not see it very often. It's a far rarer cut, if you like. It's quite a demanding cut as well, so not many stones are actually able to be given this cut. So this is a beautiful treat. And with 2 available, SI clarity, you know the situation. We are in heaven here today. We are massively in the best position in the world with the access that we have of getting these home, and at such silly steals. This is under 15 as well. So for 30 quid, you could get 2 matching, natural, real Galileo Morganites. Think about that. This is yours for the taking here today, number 16. Good luck. Shimmying back up top, number 8 was requested as well. Number 8 is our ginormous Marquise piece. Oh my word, it is ginormous. I was literally saying that because of the carat weight, so I can see 6.88 carats. That is massive. But then, because this is a marquise, you know what a marquise does? It makes any stone, in the actual reference of the carat weight, we have a rough idea of how big, roughly it's going to physically look and physically be in measurement. For example, 1 carat round brilliant cut, if it's cut with all the correct proportions, usually measures around about 6 millimetres, give or take. A 6 carat stone, in, let's say it was again a round brilliant cut, we'd be expecting 9 millimetres maybe, 8 or 9 millimetres. The marquise. Best cut. If ever you have in your mind the idea of owning a stone that is a very, very exciting stone, but you in your mind, if you're like me, you think, I want it and I want the biggest one that I can get. I think most of us would probably all do that. I want the biggest one I can get. Most of the time, the bigger you go, it's in reference to carat weight, so obviously it's going to get more expensive. However, if you keep the carat weight slightly lower, but then change the cut, the marquise and the pear as well, they are some of the cleverest cuts to give you the biggest one that you can get without having to pay the higher carat weight for it as well. So this would be 8 or 9 millimetres if this carat weight was round. 20 millimetres. 20 millimetres! So this, already a huge 6.88 carats, actually has the appearance of a stone that is beyond 10 carats easily. Easily beyond 10 carats. So you get huge benefit with this cut as well as one of the fact it's simply stunning, isn't it? One in the world once again. This is the only piece in existence, natural, SI graded, the peachy beauty, the stone of sheer elegance, the most important provenance ever discovered on planet Earth, and yet you can own this very stone. And it will be all yours. This does not happen. This does not happen. This is not normal. One collector only, under 50 on a 3-way split pay here at number 8. Under 50 to get this home. Good luck once again. Now, I'm going to go to the star buy opportunities as well that we have right up top. I know they've been very, very, very popular. Lots of requests coming in for them. So I don't want to keep you waiting any longer. So number 1, number 2, and number 3 we're going to go to. Number 1 first. This, I did have, because this is the premiere launch, obviously full quantity with all of them. There's 3 that exist in the world. However, and I know I haven't even shown it yet, 2 of them have already sold out to Sandy in Greater London. Well done, Sandy. She's a big collector. Sandy in Greater London has got 2 of those 3, so there's already only 1 left. This, oh my God, I know this is going to be gorgeous. It's face down at the moment, but I just know already this is going to be amazing. Oh, and she is. I feel giddy. I feel like I'm in a fairy tale. Natural. I've got to say as well, the colour, we're celebrating, by all means, every single one of these is natural, which just for morganite in general is impressive. It's always expected to be heat treated or irradiated. And so, fantastic, they're all natural. But that being said, we're still going to see variations, aren't we? Some of them are going to be lighter, some of them are going to be darker, some of them might be more champagne peach, some of them might be peach pink. This is definitely peach dominating as to what the Galilei is famous for, but then really intense, isn't it? Really, really wonderfully strong throughout such a large body with an SI clarity as well. Sandy, well done. Who's going to get the last one? I don't know. I do not know, but I do know that you're going to be absolutely buzzing with the fact that you've just been able to snatch up the real Galilean Morganite with a fancy cut and then with one of the highest quality clarity grades and colour grades as well. We've got to factor that in. Because all of these things make a difference. All of these things have a big impact. Don't forget. And I say these things. I know to many of you guys, you're very experienced and you know. And you know, I might say something and you think, well, yeah, obviously I know that already. So I don't mean it to come across like that whatsoever. It's purely just for anyone that might be watching who's new in the industry. I remember when I was new in the industry, and there were a few things that it took me a while to kind of understand. If I saw a 4 carat and a 4 carat and a 4 carat and a 4 carat, I'd be like, why are they not all the same price? Why is this 4 carat, you know, £500, this 4 carats £200, this 4 carats £300. They're all 4 carats. I don't understand. It can be so many intricate little differences. So out of those, yeah, they're all 4 carats, but one of them might have slightly stronger, slightly darker tone of colour. One of them might be slightly cleaner in clarity. One of them might be slightly more vivid in colour, or in this case, it could be, you know, stronger in the peach. And all of these things will make a big difference in terms of their prices. So you've got carat weight, you've got shape and cut to choose from, but then you've also got that natural beauty that will be individual to each stone. This one here at number 1, obviously, sold out. Who got the last one? Dunno. It says Sandy times 2. It says sold out. I don't know who the third one's gone to. I'm sure it's in the process of being checked out. Right, number 2 we'll go to next. Number 2 is another heart cut. And I feel like this is the perfect cut for this stone. To be fair, with the quality like this, it would suit any cut, but it's a stone known of, you know, pure elegance and femininity, isn't it? Those soft pastel hues. To then partner it with a heart cut just makes it extra special. But the heart cut, I've got to think, that alone is a rare cut. It's a very expensive cut. It's a very difficult cut to give to any gemstone, isn't it? And yeah, we have got it. It's an 8x8mm piece, this one. 8x8mm, another SI graded clarity as well. Oh. We have not held back in sourcing for you the finest gemstones. And I literally mean to each individual point that we would hope for. We want good colour. We want good clarity. We want, you know, fantastic cutting. But then the provenance of the Galilea, that's a dream. And before being here at Gemcollector and having the actual real chance of owning the Galilea Morganite, in my reality, I'd have thought, I'm never going to own a real Galilea Morganite. And then maybe one day I get lucky and I come across one that is available for me to purchase. I wouldn't even care about anything else. I don't care what the size is. It could be a piece of rough. Not faceted, not even gem quality. But if I can own a piece of rough and it's real Galilea Morganite, that would be me absolutely made. And, you know, I would have been over the moon with that. To sit here with Galilea and then have the full package of the finest grade is a dream come true. This one here at 1.58 carats with the heart cut, which again I know is very, 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 very popular. I do have 5 of them available in quantity. Just so that you're aware, for those of you multi-bidding, 5 chances in quantity, and they're gonna go. Can I do this? I'm pushing my luck today. Oh my goodness, it's actually worked. It's actually worked. Under £50. SI grade, 1.58 carats. Heart fancy cut. Natural. Galilea. It's a lot of bullet points, isn't it? But they're all important. Caroline's got 2. Congratulations. Becky's got 1. So out of the 5, down to 4, down to 3, down to 2 stones remaining on this piece. Just 2 chances remaining here at number 2. Number 3 is then my final of the star buys. You know, I like to be greedy. So we've got 3 star buys. Number 3 is the final, 74 points up to, okay, average is 82, so that means they go up to about 90 points. Up to about 90 points, and this one's calibrated as well. So 7 by 5 mil, which is the most popular calibrated size of gemstones in the jewelry industry. Again, you can buy your semi mounts. Excuse me. You can buy your pre-made semi-mounts for jewellery, whether it's earrings, pendants, rings, and so on. And 7 by 5 is the easiest to find. It's like if I was to say to you, can you go and find me some paper? A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, they're all different calibrated, industry standard sizes. But A4 paper is the most common, isn't it? It's the most popular in use. So it's the same with this. So this will be so easy if you wanted to set this affordably as well. 7 by 5 mil. Cushion, brilliant cut of your natural Galilea. Twinkle, twinkle, she goes. SI graded is responsible for bringing us that fantastic sparkle, as well as, of course, Morganite's just got super high refractivity. And this is, okay, this one's got 7 available. 7 available in quantity. And just looking at the rest of the auctions, most of the other pieces that are going to be coming in are pretty much all one of a kind. I think number 12, I've got 3. Oh, that's literally it. Sorry, I'm just double checking. Yeah, number 12, I've got 3. Yeah, that's it. Everything else is only 1 left. So this, for, again, multi-bidding, is your best chance. I've got 7 in stock. And, oh, no, this is where it comes down to the juicy stuff. To get this down, straight in. I feel really naughty, just giggling away in the corner. How good is this? How good is this? This is one of the best Sundays ever. And this is your premiere launch of your Galilea. The grand finale hour coming up at 8 o'clock. Toby Cavill's going to be coming into the studio. And myself and Toby, for the last hour, are bringing you Old Mine Zambian Emerald. They're brand new pieces to us, but they were mined years ago. So, you know the situation. If it's old mined, it means it's also old cost price as well, and we will pass that on to you. Zambian Emeralds, it's one of those top 3 of urgency I mentioned. Zircons, Tanzanites and Zambian Emeralds, because of mine closures and all the things that are going on with breaking news. The Zambian Emeralds have been going up in value so quickly in the last few years. Stones that used to be valued at $1,000 are now worth $4,000. Stones that used to be worth, say, $4,000 are now worth into the teens of thousands. Yeah, and you're not going to be seeing those prices because we're going to pretend that's not happening, and we're going to bring them to you at the old mine prices for the last hour. And that's only... wow. They'll be all loading onto your screen for you to start grabbing in just under 20 minutes. But for the Galilea in this wonderful hour, this one again selling out. Paul's got 2, Carmarthenshire has got 1. Well done to you there. Okay, we're down to 4 in stock now. 4 chances left in stock. Good luck. Now, Essex, I think, has just joined us. You've said, hello, Emily, good evening. Could you show number 1, please? I'll happily go back to that one. So number 1, that was the piece that I brought on as the first of the star buys, where I had 3 in quantity. 2, of course, we know definitely went to Sandy in Great London. Her name is, officially on them. And that last one, it went to sold out, but it didn't come up with a name. But now, thank you to whoever it was that had it in their basket. They have removed it from their basket, so it means it's released and it's actually back and available. But it is only 1. I've got to stress that to you. Just 1 chance remaining now for whoever pounces on it first. A 12mm heart cut Galileo Morganite. Average weight's 5.6 carats with an entire eye clean SI graded body. And definitely one of the strongest colours. Easily one of the strongest colours of that legendary Galileo peach and champagne, isn't it? So very good luck to you. 1 remains only here at number 1. Thank you to Essex. 1, 2, 3, 4, they've all been on and gone. Number 8 been on and gone. Number 16, that's also been on and gone. Thank you to Becky. Number 14. Did I do 14? I didn't do 14. We're going to go there next. Okay, number 14. Open Sesame. Now, this is a one-of-a-kind, so it's exclusively the one that you will be getting. In the Octagon Step Cut, 1.27 carats. Oh, I can see why this is a one-of-a-kind. It's got all the same wonderful status of the Galileo, the SI graded clarity, the natural beauty. But you can see, again, a different character of colour, isn't it? Ever so slightly different character of colour. So it's lighter in its tone. You've got the peach and the pink, but then there's also this essence of lavender, which is quite peculiar, to be honest, and you wouldn't expect. I don't know whether I can't quite tell whether that's from the body or whether that's from the light performance, but it's lovely. And for this very piece, again, another steal to be had, £14.99 for you. £14.99 for this very stone at number 14. Thank you to Carmarthenshire there. Moving then swiftly on, we have, so number 12, I mentioned in terms of pieces with quantity, I think pretty much all the other stones that did have more than one available they've been on and nearly all sold out. So this is the last auction I'm going to bring on from the selection that does have more than one in stock, and I'm just going to double check that. So number 3, we had 7. There's 4 left, to be fair, at number 3. Yeah, this is it now. Number 12, so it's the last one to bring on, where you do have the option of getting up to 3 stones, up to 3 pieces. 8mm. Oh, this is a round brilliant. Oh my goodness, you know that this is going to be the sparkliest one because it's a round brilliant. Sorry about me squeak. This is, oh my goodness. This is a dream, isn't it? Natural Galileo, the finest, highest valued Morganite ever discovered on planet Earth. That manganese otherwise would always create the beautiful pink that we know and love, and yet just exclusively from this locale we get the golden peach, this dream gemstone. A stone of importance through history, considered impossible to get hold of. Because, of course, it's not just, not being mined anymore. It's long ago. This mine was even shut down. So this is very special to have access to here today. 3 chances. All 3 will beautifully coordinate with that same SI Clarity 8mm round brilliant. And at 1.9 carats, well, this is what I'm going to do for you today. This is it. Don't forget you can use the split pay option. You don't have to, but it is there as our extra little offer to you, just to make it even easier to get these dream stones home. We don't charge you interest at all. We do not charge you interest. It would simply be you take the deal that I've given you and then you split it across 2 months or 3 months if it's a three-way split. So this one would be £25 to get home. You get it home very quickly with your free certificate of authenticity is always included, and you are covered with a 30-day refund money-back guarantee. This one's number 12. Well done, Scott. Also well done to Oklahoma, to Caroline, to Carmarthenshire, to Paul, to Becky, to Sandy, to Cumbria, to Greater London. There's loads of collectors making the most of this treasure. Number 9 is where we're going to go to next. Thank you to the call centre, the lovely help team. Have just sent me in a message on behalf of a collector. Oh, hang on. Bear with. Sorry, 2 seconds. That was 14, wasn't it? That was 12. Oh, I nearly mixed those up then. That was 12, and then this is number 9. Here we go. So, I'm going to assume it's Caroline, our lovely lady in the West Mids. She's such a... You know, when you have somebody in maybe it's a hobby, maybe it's a career, anything at all, somebody that you look up to who has got experience and they've got the collection to be jealous of. That's Caroline. Caroline already secured this piece. This is a one of a kind. So this is the exact one that Caroline is now the owner of. And this... well, this... Once again, the heart just dreamy way of elevating what is an already magnificent gemstone of beauty and quality. It's that final step from the stone forming and being discovered, sorted through, certified, that final stage of the cutting and polishing that brings it to life. And this is such a wonderful way, isn't it? So well done to our lovely Caroline, who has got this piece. Whipping it down for you, my lovely lady. I won't dilly-dally, taking it straight in to here, under 150, you superstar. Number 9 on and gone. Right, we've got lots of sellouts. If you're just tuning in, there's just a couple left of number 3 available for you. Oh goodness me, everything else I brought on is pretty much sold out. Then number 10 we're going to go to, and there are only a couple of minutes left actually. I must mention that there's only a couple of minutes left to check out before all of these Morganites will disappear. They will disappear. And of course, Toby Calvin will be joining us just after 8 o'clock with our grand finale show of the week, and it is going to be a big one. It's probably going to be chaotic as well, but it's a massive show in terms of how much of a big deal Zambian emerald is, and the fact that these are the last of our stocks from the old mined material. So prices are going to be just ridiculous. Here at number 10, one of a kind. Absolute one of a kind. Natural beauty, 3.76 carats on this piece. Let's shimmy it down, shall we? Shimmy it on down. This piece is, oh, come on. Coming in under 100. I like that. 13 by 9 mil, SI graded again. And it's under £100 for this very piece. There at number 10. Sandy says, thank you, Foxy. It is my pleasure, my darling. Congratulations to you. Number 11. I'm going to shimmy straight on. 3.5 carats once again. One of a kind once again as well. So this is the exact stone you'll be getting. And this piece, aside from the fantastic oval brilliant cut, the SI graded clarity, the natural status, this piece definitely has another real unique palette of colour, doesn't it? The peachy champagne, of course, Galileo is famed for, but this one's almost multi-tonal. You've got peach and you've got pink, harmoniously fluttering together with this gorgeous stone. To own this exact one, I know this is really silly, but I'm so buzzing for you to make the most of it. This one's under 80. Under 80. It's number 11. And there's just 6 minutes left to check out. 6 minutes before everything disappears. Number 5 for our Sandy coming in. Even just on the stock image on the photograph, number 5 looks, oh goodness me, it looks like a hot gold, doesn't it? 7.63 carats. Probably a given again. This is a one of a kind. Oh, yes. Yes. My goodness. I've never seen such a... It's a combination, really, of both being dark in tone, but then vibrant, which is a difficult balance. Normally, it's one way or the other. It's either light and then vibrant, or it's dark and then kind of rich. But this is a complete rare specimen. This has got the darker, rich, beautiful peachy golds, and then it's still got that pizzazz of bright wow factor. Being the only one in the world, you know this is the one that you will be owning. All the quality is there once again, SI clarity, you name it, and deal to be had, unmissable. Look at what we're doing. Look at what we're doing here today. It's under 200 quid. Number 5. On your screen. Good luck. Thank you to Sandy. And with just literally moments left to check out, I've only got 2 stones I haven't brought on, so I'm going to bring those on super quickly because, of course, our lovely Toby will be joining us, and I do want to go to a little break a little bit earlier just to allow time to move cameras and so on. Right, number 7 then. So just 2 auctions remaining. This at number 7. Oh, wow. Cushion brilliant cut. The scale of size that this has. Such a wonderful, broad and tall stone, just maximising how much light's going to flood into it. And yet, look, it is so big, so much light going in, and yet still retaining that intensity of colour, isn't it? Another one of a kind. This very one will be yours, and this one. Oh, ma. This one. Come on, let me do it. 179, 179, 59 on a 3-way split. Here at number 7, which leaves just 1 morganite left to bring on, and then I will have officially shown every single piece. And I'll leave you with literally 3 minutes left to check out, okay? So final piece, number 13, another beautiful height. 12 millimeters in glorious height, 6 mil wide, natural, SI graded, and the only one in the world again. This will be yours today. If my computer will let me. There we go. Under £30. Love it. What a show. What a show. Under 30 on this one, so it's number 13. Right, I'm going to leave the graphics live for you just to give you those final few crucial moments to check out anything that's in your basket, or if it's not in your basket, to grab it and check it out so that it's officially got your name on it. Because, of course, in literally just a few moments, all of these morganites, the ones that haven't sold out anyway, if you've got last chance, they will all disappear from availability and their prices as well. So good luck. Whilst you finalise that, I'm going to go to a little break and get ourselves ready for the final hour of the day, which is, of course, again, Toby Campbell joining us for one of the most important stones of urgency right now. Emeralds have always been top-level collectability. They are a precious status. They are a royal stone. They date back over 4,000 years. but Zambian as a single source stands out from all of the others because it's only Zambian that brings us a certain deeper colour. It's only Zambian that has the element of vanadium and copper in it, unlike all the others which are chromium. So it's always been one of the most important and highly valued versions of emerald that exist, and now the reason why it's urgent in this moment to get them is because of all the mines becoming depleted and shutting down. So what we've got for you is some of the last Zambian emeralds in the world to come up to as available, but we're also dealing with old mine pieces. So they're from a parcel that we acquired from the Zambian emerald mine so many years ago. Their cost price is very, very low, and myself and Toby are going to make sure that we bring you these pieces at prices that, I mean, they're completely out of date. So it is the final of the old mine stock, not to be missed. I will meet you back here with our lovely Toby just after this.
Ready to join Gem Collector? Here's a quick guide. First, go to gemcollector.com. Click the person icon in the top corner. Type your email address and hit continue. Fill in the short form with your email and a secure password, and hit create account. That's it. You're now ready to start your gem collecting hobby.
I'm here in Zambia in front of Gemfield's Emerald Mine. It's absolutely vast. It is probably the biggest coloured gemstone mine in the world when we're talking about open pit mining. But why does it have to be so big? Well, the reason it has to be so big is these little green gemstones are incredibly rare. We have to move 12 million grams of rock. We have to excavate it to get down to find the little rare pieces. 12 million to get 1 little gram of emerald. A 12 million to 1 chance of finding your beautiful emeralds. That makes Zambian emerald incredibly rare.
Steve, I've been through the vault. I wanted to get something really special on air for our collectors, but I cannot believe what I found. And I think you know what I'm talking about the small chrome tourmaline parcel.
Yeah, well, when you spoke to me earlier on, I thought we were going to record about chrome dioxide. With the snow outside, I thought, oh, that's an easy one to talk about. But chrome tourmaline, difficult to talk about. You know, one location in the world. You maybe remember a documentary years ago with Adina and myself. And Mark Saul, we flew in, we hired that jet, and we flew into the area where we got Chileli from, very close to where chrome tourmaline comes from. It's just not coming out of the ground. But Jake can't find it in Tucson, so it's sort of, well, didn't find it in Tucson, you were there as well. None this week in Hong Kong.
Have you spoke to him? There's none in Hong Kong?
Nothing.
But it's interesting.
It's on the list of no longer.
But it's everything this is what's happening in Tanzania, and I think
you found something similar in Tucson.
So we found another Tanzanian tourmaline with chrome and vanadium, and the interesting thing about that is they're valuing finding chrome in tourmaline higher than copper in tourmaline. So we're talking about a variety of tourmaline that's now commanding more per carat than Paraiba, which is exceptional. We just cannot get it.
But it's understandable that when you see these stones, they are just beautiful.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, I remember for years, people said to me, oh, it cannot be what you say it is. I say, well, okay, pick up a Chelsea filter, have a look underneath. If you get a flash of red, it is really chrome within tourmaline. Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
So guys, you've heard it from Steve. Jake's in Hong Kong, cannot get it. I was in Tucson, we couldn't get it. This is maybe our last time to acquire chrome tourmaline, definitely at affordable prices, but this is one of those legacy gemstones to get into your collection.
Yeah, and what are your prices per carat on something like this?
Yeah, it's these are all like certified. Yeah, GI certified. So GI certified. And this is 6.26 carat of blue sapphire. Yeah.
So still unheated?
Yeah.
No heat? No heat?
This one I have to check the report. I think they were starting.
So this also shows you apps like, first of all, how different every sapphire is. You can see how everyone has its own kind of personality and character to it.
Yeah.
Right, and this means that finding consistency of sapphire is incredibly hard to be able to do. This piece.
This ring is 32,000.
32,000.
Well,
6, 12, 8, 24, 32, 5,000 carat. Huh?
Yes. Yeah.
Quick maths.
You gotta have quick maths in this industry. Stunning, huh?
It's stunning.
Hi guys, I'm sorry that I won't be joining you for this incredible showcase. I'm extremely disappointed, but a personal matter has come up, so I won't be able to join you, although I will be joining you Sunday evening. I'm just looking over the incredible opal show from Ethiopia, from the Wello province, and it's an opal deal that I was part of. And the conversations that have been taking place in the industry over the last 18 months with regards to Wello opal are quite stark indeed. We talk about how the Ethiopian opals brought down the price of the Australian opals for a time when they were discovered in 1994, and it meant that top grade opal was accessible to everyone. But since that time, the opal prices for both Australian and Ethiopian have been climbing steadily. From 2000 to 2013-14, there was a steady growth in the supply of Ethiopian opal. In fact, we made the trip out there and we've got some incredible footage from there. We met some of the incredible miners. But the news is that since 2014, it's taken a dip. In fact, since 2016 and 2017 in particular, it now supplies only half of the world production of opals that Australia gives. And we know how rare Australian opals are. So we made the decision with this last parcel that if the price is going to keep going up, and like I said, since 2017 it's gone up exponentially, then we're going to take the hit and just go for the finest opals. It's going to be smaller quantities, maybe not even the large carat weights we're used to, but we're going for extra fine opals. If you have the chance to grab a solitaire, if you have the chance to grab one from this parcel, I can certify that it's the finest opals out of Ethiopia that we have ever sourced.
We are finding green and some soil like this came out, then we can wash this, can get here stone also.
Really?
Yeah.
So ruby, spinel, sapphires can be yielded from this soil, and then you're surrounded by marble, which is where some of the finest rubies.
Yeah, finest ruby can get vein inside.
Yeah,
ruby from mother rock.
Oh wow.
You saw there one,
yes.
Right? In mother rock, and somewhere they have natural hole inside. They have this soil and rock all mixed. Then we take out and then wash. They can get also good stone.
Wow.
Spinel, ruby, sapphire sometimes from this area.
So I can tell why you've been mining for 70 years. There's so much of it to explore, and it seems that Magog in particular is so gem rich. That you're finding sapphires, rubies, and spinels in the same mountains. What's really exciting about this new peridot is that it's been embraced by all manner of designers from the high jewelry space. Not only those that are creating some of the most incredible suites in the world, but also some of the world's most talented jadeite carvers. And they're taking this incredible material and putting together masterpieces like this, such as the size and the gemminess of this material, and of course that prized, almost imperial green, saturated deep green color. It is being embraced by a whole host of incredible designers, and you can see the kind of the level of excitement here at the museum as everyone is trying to get a glimpse of the newest high jewelry stone in the world.
Super interesting, because what's taking place in Ethiopia right now, we talked about that incredible Wello province discovery where those incredible opals changed the market. We talked about how difficult that's become now. This is the reality. If you just come over here, the opals that are coming out now, although they have the incredible play of colour that the material is famous for and that transparency, they're extremely porous. They have to stay wet. They don't have stabilized color, which is, and they're still very expensive for that good rainbow color. But moving forward, anyone who has that natural material that holds that color forever, well, that material has gone through the roof, and we won't be seeing it on the channel anytime soon, because it is legacy material.
I'm here with my good friend Mohit. I've known Mohit for years, and he cuts a lot of our very high grade, top gem opal. but I'm not alone. He's also cutting opal at the very top of the market for some of the biggest brand names here at the JCK show. You know who I'm talking about. And Rohit, while I've got you here, I just want you to help me understand and help at home understand as well. What is the dynamic in the opal industry right now? What's happening with the pricing of this material?
The situation is very tough nowadays. Like everywhere, it's getting crazy. Like the prices of rough material is going very high, and even though like the quality, what we are looking is hard to get.
So the kind of quality standard we've set is really high.
Yeah.
Probably
not
too high.
But the availability is too low.
So the quality's there, but not much of it. And those that are, you've got me asking you for it, but you've got those big brand names, and it's pushing the price of the rough up, let alone the cut stones.
Not the big names, but the situation is quite hard everywhere. Like not good quality of material we can get from the mines here. So the regular things available in the market is all consumed by you're right, the big players.
Big players are snatching up the few stones that are still left.
Yes.
So replacing something like this becomes massively challenging when Mohit here is getting huge offers for very similar stones.
Recently bought you an amazing parcel of Morofino sphene. And my good friend that was selling it did something incredible, something I've never seen before when he showed me the parcel. It blew my mind. I hope it blows yours too. What he did was take a piece of paper, wrapped into like an ice cream cone, took a regular torch, dropped the torch down the paper so we just got a pinpoint. He hovered it first over a topaz, then a diamond, and over the sphene so I could see the amount of fire. Let me show you how this works. Let's take the lights down. So, over the topaz, you can see that we've got beautiful amounts of brilliance, lots and lots of sparkle, but very little fire and dispersion.
Go, 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 go! You did press that one, didn't you? Yes. You can have your cup of tea in the shot, it's fine.
That's all right.
It's getting more tea-like now.
Isn't it?
It came in a minute ago and it was like a hot milk, and I was like, please tell me there's a tea bag in there.
The bag hadn't done its job yet.
It hadn't done its job. It's brewing as we speak. Warmest of welcome back to you here on your Super Sunday show. We've had a fabulous show so
What
far.
have you had going on so
been
far?
Mega. We had Old Mine Last of Stock Tanzanites and Apatites. Then we had Last of Stock Ratnakiri Zircons, Singida, a red zircon, and some fantastic garnets. And then we've just had a brand new premiere launch of Natural Galilea Morganite in all different sizes and cuts, nearly all completely sold out. And then this is the grand finale.
Yeah.
Zambian Emerald. Now, I've already been saying... Sorry, this is Toby Cavill. I'm very excited. I've already been saying to the collectors for months now, when quite often people ask the question, what are the stones of urgency?
Yeah.
What are the stones of urgency? And I've been saying Tanzanite, zircon, and Zambian emerald because of breaking news, because of things that are happening.
But do you know what that, Foxy? Actually, yes, we can talk about breaking news, but actually one thing we have to talk about, which is kind of more behind the scenes kind of information with this gem, is that this has got to be probably the biggest investment in a gemstone that Gemporia has made in the last 5 years. You know, Jake bought $1 million of this material. A full $1 million.
I'm so glad that he did as well, because like this, what we've got here today, I've seen the values in the last couple of years. Stones that used to be worth $1,000 are now worth $4,000.
Yep.
Stones that were worth $4,000 are now worth $12,000 or $13,000, $14,000.
Yeah. I mean, Zambia is one of the most premium sources that you can get for out there.
Yeah.
But it is also, because of it being very beautiful and, let's say, a little bit more affordable than the Colombian material, it's also it's a very Goldilocks kind of price point for a lot of traders out there, and especially for a lot of jewellers out there. And that's where, and this economies of scale that we're talking about, buying $1 million of it really is just incredible, right? Because, as you guys know more than anything, right, with more quantity becomes a better price, you know, and when you're dropping that amount of money, the only reason Jake dropped that amount of money is because ultimately it means your price per carat is going to be nothing short of sublime. You know, we cut it in the rough as well, which means we have even more control of it, we save even more money doing that, you know. $1 million of cut gemstones, you get a lot more value out of $1 million of rough gemstones, a lot more, like almost triple the amount. You know, you don't have to have, but the justification there is you have to have the ability to be able to do it, right?
You have to have $1 million in the first place.
Exactly,
yes.
Right? And so, it's like I said earlier on, it's like, you know, you can probably go and buy a plane in parts for £500,000 to get the actual full plane itself, it's going to cost you $2 million as built together.
Yeah,
but if you know how to build a plane, you can save yourself a fortune, right?
Absolutely.
And that's what we've utilised here. And that's why I wanted to bring you this show here today, because I don't care whether we send Steve Bennett, Dave Troff, Jake Thompson, me, Yanni Melas, Marius, any gem buyer you've seen on this channel for the last 22 years and say, right, go find an emerald of that quality at that price. You can't, unless you've got $1 million behind you.
And even that, you know, this is how we acquired these pieces. These are the, you know, the old mine material before the breaking news, and we're going to benefit from the, you know, how we did it and those prices. But even now for us, we wouldn't be able to do it again. If we had another $1 million right now and we went and to do it exactly the same way that we did...
It doesn't matter because time's passed.
Time has passed. The value's gone up. The mine is...
Exactly that. And actually, it's probably more likely now that they'll be less inclined to sell us that amount because they can get a lot more profit on the other side of it because we've seen that growth, you know. And so, collectors, if you're looking for a beautiful emerald, if you're looking for value for money here today, we're going to bring you incredible carat weights. We've got them ranging from like 1.5 to 4.5 carats. We've got an average carat weight, I think, of the show of like almost 2 carats in size. And that's the beauty of it here at Gemcollector. Mark my words, there is not a cheaper way that you can acquire an emerald in a group of businesses than what we have for you guys right now. It's not an opinion. That's just a fact, okay? That's just counting. That's just how it is. Now, collectors, of course, a lot of these are very unique. A lot of these are very beautiful. Maximum quantity, I think, of the whole hour, we have 8. And then they go down to 1s and 2s, of course.
Yeah, especially the really, really, really big whoppers. Most of them are just one of a kind. I've obviously star buy piece. Got 3 star buys because we're greedy like that.
Yeah.
And it's only those star buy pieces that if you are after quantity, we were talking about this earlier on. If you're one of the collectors that's coming in with the idea of not just wanting 1, but you want 2 or 3 or 4 for, you know, a suite of jewellery, and you need a couple of the same stone with the same measurements. Number 1, number 2, number 3.
Yep.
That's pretty much it.
That is it.
That's pretty much it.
That's it.
So, again, come on in with your requests. If you have any questions or queries, please do send a little message to myself and Toby, and we're going to get jumping in because the prices, and I've really kind of mentioned so many times, it's old mine prices, so it's old cost to us.
Yeah, these are prices that are...
so out of date.
Yeah, they are impossible. I think it's one of those gems that collectors. If I'm looking for a diamond emerald, I'm not even looking in Bangkok. I'm not even looking in China, Hong Kong. I'm just coming straight to our vault here at Gemporia, at Gemcollector, at Jewelry Maker. You're all part of that same vault, and I'm going to find a deal that, again, even ladies and gentlemen, and of course we make small margins here at Gemcollector, but even, you know, it's not like it's even a third of the saving. You know, you're saving literally 75-80% of market price today, and Emily's reaction should tell you everything you need to know about this opening gambit. Look at the depth of colour in this bad boy. This looks like Panchir. This looks like old Panchir material. Okay, so back in the day, when they used to find Panchir, when they originally found Panchir, this is kind of how a lot of the material look. That depth of colour is just...
I don't think I've ever seen one like this
Chef's
before.
kiss. I can remember vividly selling an 8-carat Panchir emerald on screen, not here at Gemporia, Rocks & Co back in the day. This kind of colour, 18-carat gold platinum, that was like, I don't know, £12,500.
Oh.
It was a good deal then. Look at what we've got for you here today. You want the ultimate deep green. You want 4.43 carats. And also, collectors, this is the piece you are going to own, to be very, very clear. This exact piece.
This exact piece. One of a kind.
Yeah.
Right, so we've established that the start prices are obviously going kind of in part and parcel with the fact that these are the older mine stones. So the start prices, please do remind yourself that they are not an accurate representation of the actual recommended retail valuation price of these stones today. In 2026, that £2,970 is not correct. That would have been a price from many years ago.
Look, but the cheapest thing that you're going to find wholesale is like 800 a carat. Okay, that's what you're looking at. 800 a carat dollars now, so like £700. 7, 14, 21, 28, plus your 4.3, another 350. It's going to be 3,350. You know, 3,250 wholesale.
Wholesale.
Then you mark it up, right?
Yep.
And it sells for 7 in the real reality of the world. Here at Gemcollector, maybe then it sells for 3.5, let's say. Okay. Now, collectors, you're going to see why this is one of the most ridiculous things that you will see. And look, I'll happily put my arms up. I could not even get close to delivering what Fox is going to do for you tonight. Genuinely. And I'm not afraid to announce that. I'm not embarrassed. I'm supposed to be the expert here, but I can't beat time. I can't beat a time machine.
No, well, this is the thing. That, we're powerless to that. We can have all the talents, we can have all the access, but we cannot control time, unfortunately. We can just simply make the most of the benefits that we have whilst we've got them in front of us. And this piece is going to set the benchmark, isn't it, as to what we're doing across this entire hour.
Look at that for $9.99.
For $9.99, Bill in Somerset, my lovely Billy is on it.
$200 a carat, £200 a carat,
yeah.
insane.
Insane. I know, but it's still not finished.
This is also
it's
brand
still
new.
Not finished.
This has never been shown before. I know, collectors. This is where you're going to see
the
chaos.
This?
What, at school?
No, I was going to say the finger of power.
No. No. What's the finger of power?
It's just a powerful thing. This can crash prices. This can,
Yeah, you say remember this as if I should have. I've experienced that finger before.
Last week I was like, No, do you not remember? You wiped it from your memory.
I'll be honest with you.
It was a wild
A lot of things have passed since that week. It was a wild week.
Well, I am not stopping there.
Okay.
It has already sold out, so, I mean, realistically, I could just leave it there, but I don't want to. Because we are really going to squeeze everything out of these from the old mine prices that we can. And so, today, exclusively for Mr. Bill in Somerset.
That should be a carat price.
This stone.
That's a per carat price you're going to there.
Okay, all right. No need to have that tone of voice.
No, I'm just letting you know. No, sorry. I do apologise. If I sound a bit moody, I've had a long day.
I was going to say, don't look at me with that tone of voice. This piece, I'm so excited for all of you coming on through here today. This sets the benchmark, and I know this is sold out, so you have missed this piece. Apologies, because Bill got there first, but do not fear.
Brilliant buy from Billy.
There we go. You can see just what we've done. And so now, once again,
so put it this way, right? William, right? So I saw, this is 4.5 carats, right?
Yes.
I saw, it wasn't this year, it was last year. It was a shop in Stratford, second-hand jeweller, 3.7 carat, Zambian emerald, like that. Same cut, in 18 carat gold, second-hand for £8,500. Okay, second-hand.
Yeah, that's absolutely what I would expect. And it's to be fair, where did you say that was? Stratford?
Yeah.
That's a rare thing, to be honest, because just in general, like exploring the world, exploring just, normal high streets here in the UK, every single high street jeweller will always have diamonds, and then they'll always probably have like cubic zirconia and fake stuff like that. And it's
not bad,
very rare. It's only when you go to like Stratford or Chester or London, you go to these really fancy places with the boutique jewellers. It's only those places that I've noticed will ever stand a chance of offering you, something more exotic, emeralds, sapphires and rubies. But even still, they're this kind of size.
You're right.
They're never normally the whopping pieces that we've got here.
Exactly.
So that's...
It's cool, isn't it?
That's
Have you been to Stratford recently?
Not recently.
You know George Pragnell?
Okay.
Have you heard of George Pragnell?
Yes.
Yeah. He's just opened up what's called the Embassy.
Right.
In Stratford, and it's one of the most insane coloured gemstone stores you'll see in your life.
Really?
They say,
I've got to go.
I know George's family quite well. Their family knows Debs very well, and in connection, obviously, knows us. They say George Pragnell's gem wealth is so high that he could have all of his stores robbed in, Stratford, Mayfair, Leicester, where he's here right now, and by 9 a.m. in the morning, he'd have them all filled up again, all of his windows.
Wow, that's a power.
Exactly.
That's a big power. So other than those exclusive people and places, there's not really anywhere in reality you'd be able to find something like this without going to, into the trade and scouring.
That's why I say it, Look, I'll tell you, producer Mel came to me before I flew to Bangkok on, at the start of June. Said, Toby, I want an emerald. I want to make an emerald ring. Can you help me out? And I said, Mel, honestly, right, go and pick your emerald from our stock that we have. Because I cannot go and buy you a more affordable emerald than what we've got. And look, and again, she's like, but hang on, why? I'm like, well, for exactly the reason I'm telling you today. We literally spent $1 million on this.
Yeah, we can't repeat what we were able to do all those years ago. We never would be able to.
I'd love to tell you I'm the guy. Yeah, I can get it more affordably than this, and this price is all down to me. It's not. Right, it's simple. I can't fight with $1 million. I haven't got $1 million to spend. I'm never going to have $1 million to spend.
This was a one-time only. And thank goodness we've got them here today. What was that price for?
That happened so quickly. I think I just got bamboozled. How did you get there so quick? How did you get there?
We were chatting. I thought I'd take the moment while you were distracted.
Wow, congratulations. Yeah, this is. I mean, right here, collectors, you're getting you're paying a blooming £110 a carat.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby.
Yeah, well, that should be a shocker to you, Brent.
Right, let's keep rocking and rolling, shall we? We have got number 7 coming on in. This one's now in the oval, which is extraordinary. Obviously, emerald cut, world famous, always going to be a goer. But an oval shape over that 4 carat mark once again.
Why do we tend to find emeralds in octagon cut?
Well, because it maximises the natural form of crystal, doesn't it?
It does. Well done. Good job. Good job, student Fox.
It's not my first radio.
Well, I know that. But that's cool, right? So this is also where we're able to do things because we're able to get crazy affordability in our rough Foxy. Rough. I think I just like a dog. Rough. We're able to do cuts and we're able to do things that a lot of eligibles wouldn't even dare to do, right? Because we can take those risks a little bit. And that kind of translates into your collectability. It's not just about getting an emerald here today a bit more affordable. It's about also getting a cut, a shape, a size that is stunning, you know? And if we want to talk about oil treatments, okay, well, 98%, 99% of emeralds you're going to find are going to have oil or minor oil. And that's also what needs to be adjusted, accounted for in this equation.
In every which way, I feel like I'm in a bit of a dream, to be honest.
Because you're with me.
Because Toby Cavill is sat next to me.
On a Sunday evening. Not many people get this pleasure on a Sunday evening.
Although I am disappointed we haven't coordinated today. The last few shows that Toby's done with me, we've both walked in and gone, we're matching.
I've got a green hoodie downstairs.
Should have bought it.
Yeah.
Missed a trick there. Here at number 7, do you know what? I've taken this one under £500 as well. I'm sorry.
No,
I'm not sorry, but I'm sorry.
Look, celebrate it. Right, celebrate it. Okay, now you should be sorry. Celebrate it. I can't do this. I know, look, a lot of big emerald people out there. I know a lot of big people that have a lot of kids that have emerald. I can't do that. They wouldn't give me that if it was my birthday, collectors.
One in the world.
I thought you'd turn your mic off for a second there.
What, I'm gonna do the rest of the show through interpretive dance.
Mine, by mine.
One collector only, one stone only in the world. You can get this piece home for £99 on a 3-way split pay, and you'll have it home in literally just a couple of days to see for yourself, to hold this treasure, this ancient treasure.
It's monstrous.
In your hands. Imagine that.
18 carat gold worthy.
Oh, yes.
And, congratulations at £299, Emily. Emily Fox.
I know. It's
Emily
marvellous.
Fox.
It's marvellous, isn't it?
It is fabulous. It's fabulous. Marvellous. It is genuinely fabulous to be able to do this. And I'm with you. Look, I'm with you. If I was making emerald ring, like I said, if anyone asks me for emerald, I'm coming here.
I'm there. You're there. He's on it. Karen, I've been to see my sister. Had a lovely catch up. Oh, I'm so glad you've had a nice time. Well, we do have Brent, our fellow
noticed, yeah,
poet.
I've seen, yeah. Well, be careful, Emily.
I don't know if I can read it out.
No, you can't. None of them.
Oh, okay, let's not do it. But can I just say...
Apart from, he says, that is indeed a shocking price for that size piece. We can read that
There we go,
one.
we can read that.
And he was complimenting your green dress today.
Thank you so much, Brent, for your artistic words, which I can't read out, but thank you, we appreciate them. Now, shall we go to some star buys?
Yeah.
Shall we?
Yeah.
Shall we?
We can do star buys.
Okay, so that was number 7. Number 1.
You're very energetic today, Miss Fox.
I really, really, really like these stones, and I've been really excited to bring you these pieces because I know
you can tell.
Because I know that they're the old mine as well. I'm completely aware that we'll never be able to do this again.
It's cool, man. It's cool. You know, one of the easiest investments you can make. I'm not talking about investments. Right, but one of the easiest things you can get is get something that you know is miles below market price, right? And here's the point. You know what I'd do if I were you, Gem Collectors, right? For example, this piece we're about to show you, or the previous piece, or the piece that William got, Billy, right? Go to your jeweler and say, how much should I place this? Just take it in there.
How much, out of curiosity?
How much should I get this? How much?
If I show you this...
Can you get me another one? Because I want to make a pair of earrings. Right, see what they say.
It'll either be no...
And then you're going to spit your tea out or whatever's, you know, you're going to understand the relative variable of what's going to cost you on a high street.
100%.
You know?
And I've mentioned before about, obviously, we're not financial advisors. We're not here...
don't come to me for financial advice. I need to... No.
But just in the general thing of, you know, we know that gemstones are one of the top choices for investment.
Portable assets right now, it's the number one choice.
Across the board. And then when you look, if you break that down and you investigate a little bit deeper into it, is it all stones or is it particular stones? The statistics show the most constantly chosen stones for investment are the big precious stones. So sapphires, rubies, and emeralds. This is a stone that's never gone down in value. And so if I put my other hat on and go, I want to invest in something. Do I go with something that I'm not sure about and I don't know about and I've not really heard about it and it might go up and it might go down and I'm not quite sure? Or do I just go for something that is proven will only ever be the right choice because it goes up in value?
And look, that's what it's all about. It's just, the fact of the matter is this. It's normally to invest in a gemstone like this, unless you've got £600 a carat, £700 a carat, £800 a carat, plus, depending on size and clarity and blah, 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 then you can't get it. The coolest thing about this is we've opened up at £1,100.
No, yeah, it's all, like I said, it's old mine material, so it's already coming in out of
wholesale
date.
Prices.
Out of date, already too low, and it's going to go lower. This piece, so quantity, for those of you, as I mentioned earlier, I know we've got a lot of collectors.
Oh my God!
We've got a lot of collectors in who are not just collecting, privately collecting. It looks Colombian, doesn't it? Collecting privately, also people in the trade who plan on selling these on or maybe setting them into jewellery. Some of you guys are coming in wanting quantity of matching stones. It's literally number 1, 2 and 3 in this hour that have quantity, and so these are literally your best choices.
Oh, Emily.
This one's the biggest of them, averaging 1.5, yeah. 1.5 carats on the average.
Collectors, let me just give you an inside scoop here. You're going to miss out on this if you're not fast, okay?
Gee whiz.
You are going to miss out on this if you're not fast, okay? I made sure with Emily, I never asked Emily about pricing. There's one gem I asked her about pricing for today. I said, Foxy, this is one we need to be very, very wary of. That has got to be one of the finest Zambian emeralds we've ever shown.
It's incredible, isn't it?
Ever. Right? And I'd love to hear from you guys on it, because obviously you've seen lots of emeralds. Right? Now, if you look good there, look at the clarity and the glow of that thing right there.
And so with emeralds, and again, it's a really very unique gemstone, of course, world famous. But
you're not supposed to cut me back in. I was doing my Mother Teresa.
I
was going to do a Mother Teresa impression.
Were you planning on doing that so that I looked, giggled, and then you were going to put it down?
I didn't look at you, no. Do you know why?
Do a little spin, do a little turn, do a little turn.
Right.
See, it's cheating, really, because it's a curve.
Well, what I was going to do the whole Mother Teresa thing. However, it's all right, Foxy, you don't need to find me a hat.
Find you a book.
It's going to be nothing short of ridiculous.
No, it is, absolutely. So what I was going to ask is kind of generically when it comes to grading gemstones and how they're assessed for their value. Colour, clarity, cut and carat weight, right?
Und, with emeralds?
Yes, but with an emerald, it's such a different species entirely.
Totally different. Well,
so what are the key things we're looking for?
The first thing is a location, right? I mean, that's a factor that we always have to talk about when it comes to emeralds, okay? Now, depending on that location, of course, you're going to get a premium to go alongside it. Arguably, there is... Arguably... The 3 type of locations you're looking for, realistically, are probably Colombia, Zambia, Brazil. Okay, they're your top kind of locales. Now, of course, are there gems that come out of Ethiopia that look better than Brazil? Yes. Are there gems in Ethiopia that look better than Colombia? Yes. Are there gems that come out of Colombia that look worse than Zambia? Yes, there is. And this is where the rest of this story comes into play. Then you are looking for treatment. Okay, then you are looking for clarity, you are looking for base colour, and you are looking for cutting. These are all elements that impact your price. As you can see here, you have got the most classic look of emeralds. You have got clarity, which, I mean, frankly, the good Lord himself would dream about owning in emeralds. And finally, you've got the provenance of having a Zambian location. Foxy, if you said to me today, Tobes, I wanted a Zambian emerald engagement ring, I'll tell you right now, okay, and you want it to be like 1.4 carat stone, I'd say, Foxy, I'm going to need at least £1,000 for that. Okay, I need £1,000 of your money to be able to do that. And that's not me saying, right, hey, I'm going to make some money out of Foxy. That's me saying, Foxy, if I can get it for less than that, I'll give you the money back. I'm over the moon.
Yeah.
But not even I, collectors today, can go and get glow, clarity, colour, or certification for the price that you are on screen right now for. And here's the problem.
Oh. Okay.
She's just getting going.
Oh.
She's just getting going. And do you know what, collectors? I would try and fight it, but I really simply don't have the energy to do that here this evening. So you're all going to... it has life within. Brent, you're right.
This piece, the star by piece, the
You wearing an
creme de
emerald
la
ring?
creme. I am. It's a Zambian emerald ring. Well
Now,
spotted.
here's my question, Foxy.
Okay.
If
Tell
you could
me
see
what you
that,
think about this.
no, this isn't Destiny's Child or TLC. This right here, okay, you see that quality, you see that glow, you see that colour. Would you guess that was Zambian off the top of your head?
Colour tone, definitely reminiscent with Zambian. We know that they can be that darker, richer, stronger hue. But the vividness side of it and the clarity, oh, I love that word. Ugh. The vivacity and the translucency of it, pan-sheer is where I would lean.
Okay.
That's where I would lean with this piece, for sure.
And that's also a thing, you know, look, collectors, you know what, Pangaea would actually, I feel, be the most expensive location on the planet for emeralds. The problem is that because they're also small, because they have to use explosives to get them out of the ground, you know, that really impacted it. Collectors, I've warned you here today, things are going to get wild in the Isles. I warned you today, and if you want me to do some personal shopping for you, this is going to be the best deal that you find. I haven't seen all of Emily's previous house today, but I don't need to, because I know what we're about to do here, and
this is unbeatable.
There were only 6.
This is
There ain't
unbeatable.
going to be for very long.
Okay.
It is.
I am going to stop teasing you now.
Please. She very rarely says that, collectors, just to be very clear. This is insane. I'm going to be quiet.
You're not going to believe what I'm about to do. This is your final warning. Final warning to come on through and not miss out on this. There are 6 that exist in the world
I shouldn't be buying this
only.
myself.
You can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or all 6 of them. You will just have to be quick, because there is no way in a million years that this is not going to sell out. I'm doing it. I'm pressing the button. It's done. It's done. The criminal, you're an accomplice, as long as you're aware.
You get
It's happened.
This is a topaz.
This is. I know.
Topaz.
I know. It's great, isn't it? It's marvellous. Oh dear, they are flying out the door. This is your very piece. One of the 3-star buys
Imagine
I've
these in
got
18
for you.
karat gold, a pair of earrings. Can you...
Yeah. I'm there.
You know, can you Adam and Eve it?
Can you Adam and Eve it? Sold out! My computer hasn't even caught up with names yet, but it's gone to 0.
Has it?
Oklahoma's got 2, Alan's got 1, Becky has got 1 as well, so there's just 2 names I'm waiting for to come through of the full list of successors of this wonderful opportunity.
And that's...
I very rarely drive you to this level of... It's just like I'm completely giving up.
No, I haven't given up. I'm just... I've got a million things running through my mind.
Look, I'm completely with you. We're both here with full understanding, and the collectors at home full understanding
But let's be clear, okay? No one gets a 1.4 carat emerald. I don't care where it's from. It could be from flipping space, as far as I'm concerned, that looks like this for £99. You don't. Go and get synthetic emeralds. You
There
ain't
we
going
go.
to find it.
Essex. So all of them accounted for now, because Essex got the last 2.
I can see.
Well
I know
done.
they're all accounted for.
Well done, my
Wow.
lovelies. Crazy prices. I do love you, Foxy, says Becky.
All
Well,
right, Becky, there's two of us here. Give us a chance. But I'll tell you what, honestly, Becky...
living our best lives.
It is. It is.
Should we do it again?
Yeah,
for it.
Sunday night.
Right,
Let's go for a second. Let's go again.
Let's go for it.
Yeah.
Number 2. So there's 8 available. Just putting that out there for those of you multi-bidders. Oh, Tobes. 68 points is the guaranteed minimum. Average weight's 1 full carat across the 8 stones. So you could get up to like 1.3 of free
She's good
carat
at this
weight.
maths, isn't she? Yes, you could do. And Foxy...
Damn.
Just listen to yourself, okay? That's all I'm going to say. Just listen to yourself, because this is absolutely...
Why would I do that?
Well, just listen to yourself, okay? That's all I'm going to say. Just listen to yourself. I'll tell you this, Grexers, right? If a company came to me and said, Toby, can you commission us a 18 karat gold jewellery collection or a 9 karat gold jewellery collection, right? I would just go literally and buy all my emeralds out at staff cost. And but we would also be very clear, right? Me and my mates' rates here that I get here at Gemporia or Gemcollector as an employee are not very far away from what you've just got that piece of jewellery for at £99. And you'd think there'd be some perks to this job, Foxy, apart from having to sit next to you a few days a week.
Oh, do you actually see that as a perk? I'm very honoured,
Sometimes
Toby
I'm
Campbell.
perky, sometimes I'm not. Okay? That's my business. Look at Foxy, if this was a tourmaline.
It definitely has some sparkle
I've
going,
always
doesn't
said
it?
the best compliment for an emerald is if it looks like a tourmaline. And I learned that when I was watching Roger Federer's wife.
I remember you said when you went to tennis.
I went to Wimbledon, yeah, and she was there with this monster ring. I wasn't watching the tennis, I was watching the...
I was going to say, you weren't watching the tennis.
Emerald/tourmaline waving around in front of me. I was watching, you know...
Just desperate to know what it was.
Well, yeah, and luckily I found it. But look, I mean, that's got like a... This is the beautiful thing about Zambia too, it has this secondary blue. That's a secondary blue, but it's normally like a secondary deep blue. This is like a sky blue secondary tone. Look at the start price, guys. There are 8.
Okay.
You are going to cause absolute and utter chaos.
Most likely going to be receiving 1 carat in weight.
I'm sorry, by the way, if I come across rude this evening, collectors. I disagree.
Look, I do.
No, it's not a disagree, but they are genuinely extraordinary prices.
It's old.
What on earth have you just done?
Material. I will never be able to do this again because...
I'm not doing it again, that's for sure.
I can't go back into the past. Old mine material, there's only so much of it. The mines are all shutting down and becoming depleted, so they cannot be replaced. And so this is the only time I'm ever going to be able to do this.
How am I supposed to do my job moving forward?
What, it's sourcing more gemstones? Just avoid anything that I've touched. Or just wait a while.
Yeah, you've touched a lot of things though, Foxy.
I've touched a lot.
You certainly have. Your experience, how long have you been in now?
I've been rubbing up everything in this building. Everything. Everything.
Yeah, you think she's talking about gemstones.
Everything. You know that big geode?
Oh, I never heard.
You ever seen the David Attenborough programmes when they got the big grizzly bears and he's going up to the tree and he's like...
No, I wouldn't do that on the Geo. That'd be the last time you rubbed up against a Geo. It'd slice you open, that would. But I know, I get it.
Outside
the host drop.
Yeah, you get a good back scratch on that.
I like a good back scratch.
I've rubbed up against everything.
I like a back scratch.
A back scratch, a delight of a thing, isn't it? Just a gentle tickle.
Yeah, best part of being in a relationship, isn't it? The back scratching.
Someone to tickle your back. Oh,
dreamy. I just have Arthur at the moment. You know.
No, you have to rub.
He's got great nails though. He scratches well.
He's a good boy. Nearly sold out again. Becky in Hampshire, Beverly in Devon, Travis in Montana, Collector in Minnesota, Collector in Essex has got 3, which means 1 only remains before sellout. 1 stone left before they've sold out.
Who's going to get it? How quickly these are going? Just how ridiculously low these are.
Yeah, it's great, isn't it?
Yeah. I felt like it's like when your mum says, "Take a smile for the camera."
Smile for the camera. do yours again. I thought you went. What's with the eyes?
That's me thinking, how the heck am I supposed to buy an emerald again for this channel and put it on screen for $49.99?
It's not my problem.
Wow.
No, I'm joking.
Wow. That's the stage we're at now, collectors. You see how well I treat Emily here on screen, how gentlemanly, how chivalrous I am, and this is how I get responded. This is what they say, nice guys always finish last.
No. I promised you, I didn't mean that. I do care.
I'm just joking with you. I know you care.
Sold out, though. Well done. Number 3, the next star buy. I'm so greedy.
Last star buy.
So greedy.
Yeah, you are.
Okay, so this, how many we have? We have 6 available in quantity. 51 points, goes up to about 71 points. All still, again, cut to match. Are you ready?
No.
No, just
Don't ask me
take
that
a breath.
question again this hour.
Take a breath. Everyone at home, get your fingers or thumbs of power. Ready? No?
Thumbs of power?
Yeah, well, it depends how you're watching. If you're watching on the app, on your phone, it'll be a thumb to buy now, wouldn't it? If you're watching on the website on a computer, it'll be a tap on the finger.
She's not
wrong. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but some people might be thumbing on the mobile phone as well.
How they choose to.
Well, some people. So, for example, some people. My dad types like that on his phone. Do you know what I mean? Whereas us normal humans, we use our thumbs, don't we?
I'm going to move on from that conversation because I feel like it could go anywhere. Let's have a little.
You would say that. Only you would say that.
It's you.
We all know, collectors. There's only one person who's going to guide this conversation in that direction. It isn't going to be professional Tobes.
Don't be silly.
Oh my gosh.
Everybody knows you're a cheeky man.
Look at this crystal. No, I've never. Look at this crystal, Foxy. Look at this crystal.
It is twinkling again.
It's clean as a whistle.
As a what?
Look at this. It is so clean. Clean as a whistle.
Oh, you said whistle?
Yeah.
You didn't. You said whistle.
I know. It's been a collector's. I don't honestly know. There's a lot going on in this brain at the moment. There's a lot going on up here.
It's going a million miles an hour. It really is clean as a whistle. For sure, though, isn't it?
That's my inner German coming out there. Collectors, let me show you this. I mean, hold on a minute.
Hello.
Just look at this. Right now, a collector in my world, it has to be after the watershed to show me something like that. I'm telling you that for free. Damn, that man is... Oh, no, that stone is stunning, Becky in Hampshire says. I thought she was talking to you for a second.
No, that's a spelling error. It's supposed to say man.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's the best thing, actually, is I can read every message. I can just change it. Do you know what I mean? For example, I could say, hello to the cool hair and handsome Toby. Oh, no, that's actually a real message.
That is actually a real message. Do you want to take a picture? Save it for later. Collector in Oklahoma. Hello to the cool hair and handsome Toby. You and the very beautiful Foxy always bring so much joy and fun to the show. So sweet.
I'm glad that you're having a fabulous time, She.
So it's got to the point now I have to proofread Brent's messages.
Oh, I would.
Which I find that brilliant that we do that with Captain Sparky.
I would do that as well.
Loving these wonderful stones and the deals that we're having. This is 6 available in quantity, 6 chances, and I don't think they're going to last very long at all, are they? What is going to happen here? Shall we take it down? Shall we take it on
Any
down?
gem dealer will just sit there and say that is just top crystal. By that, what we mean is you've just got an exception to the rule in quality.
Go.
Oh, I feel sick.
Left a good job in the city, working for a man every night and day. Oh, he's playing with the buttons. You see, you've got the finger power.
Yeah, because
finger.
I haven't got the dexterity for the thumbing here, do you know what I mean?
I wouldn't be able to.
This is a good index finger angle for me.
That's a good finger. He's got the action, guys.
Let's stop now. Let's just stop that there.
Zoe in Sussex was the first collector to jump on this piece, but she's not going to be the last. Like I said, we started with 6 in full quantity.
flaming pounds.
I know, it's marvellous, isn't it?
Honestly, I'm sorry, collectors, I'm being a bit over-dramatic today. It is genuinely just crazy.
Marvellous. But yes, ridiculous all at the same time.
And Becky's... Hang on.
Sorry, can you believe I've still got ice in this?
Well, it's
been
thermos.
like 6 hours.
That's what it's built for, isn't it?
But it doesn't always last that long.
No? Because I'm extra ice cold today? Is it cooled back down?
Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah? You are seeming a bit cooler than normal today, because you're normally not that cool, so maybe that's the case.
Hang on, in which regard are you saying cool?
Like, fun.
Excuse me?
No, you know what I mean.
Did you hear that, guys? Normally, you're not that cool.
Brent, we will not be doing an hour called that, just letting you know. In the meantime, collectors, there you go. It is...
Alex Mackay told me that I'm the coolest person he knows.
My grandma says the same thing about me.
She
you're
says
a really
cool.
nice boy. You're a really, really cool guy.
You're
so
such
don't
a
let anyone
cool
say it
guy.
to you.
You are actually a cool guy.
Thank you, Grandma.
You are a cool guy. Thank you, Grandma.
Yeah. Thank
Tina
you,
Turner
ladies. Thank you. Becky's corrected herself. That's our computer. Becky's corrected herself, as you know, as required. And well done, collectors. That is a 40. It's not a £40 emerald. You can just pay £40 for an emerald that is. I don't even know the adjective to use at this point.
Catherine in Ayrshire, well done to you. Zoe in Sussex has now got 2. Massive congratulations on these genuinely wise choices, aren't they? They're going to be such a star within your collection.
Out there today.
Right, we are at number 3. So now, shimmying our way back through the rest of the selection. As always, you can request away and send in your numbers and your messages.
Send in your numbers?
The numbers of the stones. So,
I was going to say,
8,
don't send us your telephone number in, because that ain't going to help anyone.
I mean, you could. We'll give you a call. What? We're going to get a studio phone.
I would love a call. I'd love to chat with all of our customers. Right? I don't think we'd allow Brent on the line, because anything can happen there.
No, we might have to.
However, Becky, you're more than welcome on a call to say, the previous 2 messages that you sent in any time you fancy. Okay.
Hi, I'm calling from Northamptonshire, and I just wanted to say how much I love Toby's face.
We should do that. We should do that.
I think we're going to do it. Right, this is number 3, so just a couple of those left. I'm going to leave you to continue to check out on those, because we are approaching just 10 minutes before everything disappears.
That's it.
And so we are going to go next to number 15. Number 15, 2.17 carats, so back to being only one in the world. just the one chance. So
just remember that.
yeah, so please do bear this in mind, because obviously this is a situation of absolute urgency of getting these stones, especially whilst this is the last of the old mine low prices.
2 carats, one of a kind. This is the one you're going to own.
The other auctions, you had time.
Where on earth are you going to go from here, Foxy?
This auction, you do not have time, because it could be whoever checks it out
I'll keep my eye on the
first.
number.
What number?
Available quantity.
Oh, you're just waiting for the phone numbers to come in, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm waiting for... Yeah, exactly.
How many phone numbers can I get in the space of 10 minutes on live TV?
Well, you know, it wouldn't be the first time, would
Actually, that would be a really interesting thing to do, but we're not going to do it.
No.
You can do it if you want to.
Right.
This. Are you ready for this?
No,
'Cause this,
they're not.
I already
I'm not,
know.
They're not. We're
I
not.
already know this
They
is
are
one of
not.
the best.
Flipping hell, Foxy. It looked good in the vault. Look at this. Look at this. Right.
This is it,
hold on.
isn't it?
No,
this is what we want.
What's
this is
there
what
is
we
a,
need.
there's an indiscrepancy here.
Oh dear. Go
Look
on.
at the start price.
It is old mine.
Who's put that in price?
I don't know. I think they missed out a digit. They must have.
I think they were missing digits on their fingers by the looks of
Many
things at that
digits.
price.
They didn't have a power finger,
I think they were
did
just.
they?
I think they were doing the pricing with their tongue or something like that. I mean, this is ridiculous. Okay.
I've used my nose in the past when I've been trying to. When I've been trying to press a button on my phone, but I've been doing
Did
cake.
it work?
I've been doing cake, so I've got food on my hands. So
Yeah.
I'm just like,
well, it's good for use for something, isn't it?
yeah, it's powerful.
It is a powerful. yeah.
Number 15, look, it's already sold out, and quite frankly, you could purchase this at £641, and you're already winning at life, aren't you?
You've already won.
So now I'm in the precarious situation of I'm going to take it lower.
Okay. Don't look at me. Just do it. Because this is what. The longer you take it, it's like genuinely. It's like
actual
I don't even know what
torture.
to call it. It's like acupuncture.
Have you ever had acupuncture?
Yeah.
Have you? I've never had it.
Well, I quite like pains actually. That's,
Would you
it's
recommend
fine.
it?
Yeah, good.
Really?
It's very good. Yeah. Yeah. One limb at a time.
Right.
But it's very good for you. Yeah. Very good for you. Right, collectors. I'm not even looking at what she's doing now. I'm not even going to guess. But I'm telling you now, anything below £500 is ridiculous. You'd haven't. I don't know why I'm here. Look, collectors, I can't do that for you. I can't do that. I don't know why I'm here. I think she's just invited me off to show off, to be honest with you. I think she's invited me to rub it in my face.
No, you're a valued person. I promise.
Can you hear the satire?
You're a valued person, Toby Cavill. You are.
You went from like mother to head teacher.
I have the
then.
full range.
Yeah, we can tell that those acting lessons
You are
really came into play.
such a valued person.
You sound like a Disney
You
character.
are such a valued man, Toby Cavill.
Thank you.
A strong, handsome,
Still doesn't help that.
mighty man.
Still doesn't help that,
with
does it?
Wonderful
I can have all
knowledge.
of those traits you talked about. I still can't do that.
All right.
I still can't do that.
What
Foxy.
voice do you want to make you feel better?
I don't want any voices. I just want reasonable pricing, please.
It's gone, it's sold out. Very well done. Love you, Toby. Need to see you more on GC, says Becky. Quite well behaved, says Brent. I promise. People's mothers always love me.
Yeah, I'm the same. I'm the same, Brent, but it's nothing good for the long run, is it? Ultimately. So, look, guys, I mean, Foxy, we've got 9 minutes on screen.
Yes.
We have got...
Correct.
How many one-of-a-kinds can we show in 9 minutes? Because, let's be honest, right, we've...
What? Why did you stop? Don't stop talking.
Sorry, I'm looking at what...
Don't stop.
I'm just looking at where Emily's digits are
Such a
going.
good
Look, collectors...
I'm having a ball.
Foxy, we've already gone well and below our
Number
responsibility.
14. Coming on.
You've already gone far and beyond your responsibilities today.
14. Next.
So I want to see at least 4 stones in 8 minutes. That's your next challenge. I can't commit. I can't add any value to this anymore because Foxy's giving you all the best value you want. Yes, I want 5 stones. I want 4 stones in 8 minutes.
Okay. Go. Number 14.
Just when you thought it couldn't get better.
I know,
This is a 2.1 carat stone.
It's absolutely ridiculous. 2.11 carats, 8 by 10 millimetres, oval shape, fancy cut.
I'm
the
going
only
home.
one in the world. You can in a minute.
No, I don't
7
want to,
minutes.
but I'm going home. But look
7
at
minutes.
this.
I know. 7 minutes left to check out, guys. This is the only one in the world, the very one that you will be getting home. And this piece, for one collector, is going on down to Funky Town as we bring the price to again. There, basically.
You're mental.
I know. I've been told.
I think we need to send you out into the field, Foxy. I think we need to send you out into the field.
Many times.
No, I think you need to be sent out into the field to understand what reality looks like. Because, young lady, you're living in a dream world right now.
I know, and I prefer it that way.
I know, yeah.
It's safer. It's
I know.
happier.
Yeah.
Marvellous.
Yeah. And you know what, collectors?
That's number 14.
Look, this is what I'll say right now. Here
Go.
at Gem Collectors, you are getting just... It's not even close to value for money. It is just... We're giving these away. But look, you know, this is what Sundays are all about. I mean, Foxy.
Look, this looks like a Colombian and an Ethiopian, doesn't it?
It looks like a pre-bought tourmaline that's just conceived itself with an emerald from any location, frankly. Look at that glow. Look at that clarity.
Incredible. It's number 13, this one, by the way. Number 13, I've just immediately switched over to. Again, only one exists in the world. This is the very one that you will be getting
blue in that.
home. Oh, it's just...
Sorry for that blasphemy, excuse me.
I didn't notice.
Yeah, sorry.
You
I
could be
didn't know. I
forgiven.
didn't even know it
You
came
can
out.
be forgiven. It's because of the shock. It's understandable what you're going through.
Genuinely, no. This isn't shock. This is ridiculous. This is Emily.
Yes.
This is nothing
Hello.
short of a. This is a farcical pricing.
A what?
Farcical pricing.
Does that mean?
It means it's just ridiculous. It means it's ludicrous. It means it's mad. Bottoms up, all.
Bottoms up. Number 13 again, sold out. Sold out very quickly. Next, we're going to go to number 10. Really, very, very unlikely.
Has number 15 already gone, Foxy?
15 is sold out. 13 is sold out. Number 10 is where we are
3.4 carats
pressing
solitaire,
the
in a
buttons.
pear cut, unique cut, beautiful clarity, incredible colour. Have a look at the cutting on this.
I've never seen a pear. Well, you hardly see any pear emeralds, really, do you? But this big.
So you've never seen a pear this big?
This big.
Okay. You all heard it here first, collectors. Okay, she's never seen a pear this big in all of her time. She's seen a lot of emeralds, seen a lot of pear cut gemstones. So there's got to be a price rise in this. It has to be.
Mamma mia. 13 millimetres tall, 3.42 carats. Damn. Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Who's going to own this piece? Everything is selling out very quickly and understandably. This piece is, again, one only in the world. Who's going to get it? I'm going to make your dreams come true. I have the power to make these dreams come true here today. What's that, like the Soldier March?
No, that's a song. I got the power.
Oh, I got the power.
Yeah, you were just saying you had the power,
See?
so I was singing. Because I've got nothing else to... At this point, I've got nothing else to do, so I'm just going to sing.
Can you choose a better song though that we can do together?
you started it.
I'll do the drums.
You started. You've got too much... Foxy, it's very rare that I can't match your energy.
We're a musical family. You want me to bring the triangle, the tambourine, the recorder? I've recently acquired a...
French horn?
No, I don't have a French horn.
Should do.
Obviously, I've got piano, drums...
Obviously, as you do.
Harmonica. Harmonica.
Have you played the harmonica to Barn?
Yeah, he was like, huh?
Yeah, dogs love a harmonica.
Love it. Number 10, again, only one exists in the world. This is the very piece, and you can see the silly steal that we have done for you. Good luck. Don't forget you can use your three-way split pay to spread the cost across 3 months for no extra charge. So it'll be £99 to get this piece home very quickly with your certification. Always a pleasure, Toby, says Brent. Beverly, my darling, number 4. Any more like number 15 as well, says Collector in Essex.
What, in terms of size or shape?
Well,
closest
it
is
would be
probably
16, wouldn't it?
yeah.
So we'll go straight to 16, and then we'll try and squeeze in number 4. Number 4 is a museum piece that was allowed for us to have from Steve Bennett.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
For any of you that are asking about coming back, I'm actually back with you tomorrow night.
Are you?
Yeah.
Monday night? Does Ben know that?
Ben knows that, yeah. I spoke with her about it last week.
Okay.
So I'll be back with you tomorrow night. Like I said, I'm trying to come in. I think I'm with you Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday this week, I think.
Oh, wow.
I think I'm with you on Friday, am I, Foxy? You here on Friday?
What day is it today? Sunday? No, I'm in Wednesday, Thursday this week.
I'll see you on Wednesday then.
Okie dokie, I look forward
Just
to
none
it.
of this craziness that I did today,
to
please, because this is silly.
Yeah, I feel like I've maybe gone a little bit too far
Honestly,
today.
I'm just playing with you. I'm just playing with you, but it isn't mad, isn't it? It is so mad.
It is ridiculous.
It is so mad.
I am aware, I promise you. I know I'm absolutely up to no good, but I promise you I'm completely aware of the situation.
No, it's fun. It's fun.
I just love it. I love
There's
making
nothing not
dreams
to
come
love.
true.
They're sold out, by the way.
Oh, sold out. Sorry, that happened very quickly. Then we are going to squeeze in. I think I've already achieved your 4 stones, by the way.
You have, yeah.
Okay.
Good job.
Becky says
Is that what you
the
want
stones look even better than the stock images. Oh, that's always going to be the case, isn't it?
Becky, the stock images are shocking.
They
frankly.
are. Well,
Right.
again, because it's old mine, they were taken by the team in Jaipur years ago.
In the 1900s, well, those things.
Right, number 4. So Beverly requested this. This has been looked at a lot, understandably.
Is this what it's sold out?
£6,600 start price, and even this, just like with all the others, even this start price is completely out of date. So if it was £6,600, imagine what it will be today, imagine what it will be in 5 years. This piece was, it was actually a private piece that was held from Steve. It was held back by Steve because it was spotted from the parcel to just be a complete world away for anyone's expectations of any emerald from any location. One of the highest grades ever seen on planet Earth.
I'm excited now.
And so it was held on by Steve Bennett for years and years and years. He's had it on display at home. He's then brought it in and had it on display in the museum, and we've all been able to enjoy it. And then he's just recently allowed us to have it and put it up for auction. But it's...
Show me. Show me.
Just ridiculous. Oof. In every way. Like, in every single way. 1.56 carats. The colour is a 6 out of 6 on the GIA saturation chart. The clarity grade, obviously I know with emeralds it's all about, its inclusions are normal, but instead it's about the placement of them,
Certainly.
and this one's so perfect.
Yeah. What on earth are you going to do with this? Half price.
I'd love for someone to take it to be
£2,999.
revalued.
Happy.
I'd love for someone to take it to be revalued.
Well, somebody can. Foxy, here's my question. Is it still available?
Someone's put it in their basket.
It's in a basket. You are not going to do that.
I am. Because the show has just come to an end. The show has just come to an end. And so this is only available
I'm just checking.
for literally maybe 2 minutes before it all disappears.
I'll tell you right now, okay, this is so close to cost, it's silly. That's what I'm going to say. I'm going to leave it there with you.
30-day refund guarantee. In that 30 days, take it to your local assay office and get them...
Anchor jeweller, quote for a replacement, certified Zambian Emerald 599 for that quality.
If it was 6,600, what it would be now.
The fact that it's come from Steve's Bolt tells you everything.
Yeah,
okay, tells you everything you need to know, collectors. Okay, Steve, we've got some of the most beautiful collections of gemstones. And remember, man, 22 years under his belt there. And you're all benefiting from this here today. Like I said, it's if you look at the gem collector cost from Steve on this, it is very, very, very close to where we are right now. Obviously, I'm not able to tell you exactly how close, but it is close, okay? And congratulations to all of you there. Thank you very much, for Emily, as always, for having me here today.
Thank you for being here, and I know it's been torture.
It hasn't been
I
torture,
am aware it has been torture, but it's still very important for your expertise in the discussion of us really appreciating just how lucky we are and how special these treasures are.
They are stunning, aren't they? And congratulations to you all. That right there is astounding. I mean, even I'm shocked by those kind of prices.
I'll have a little look at it again quickly before it all
Congratulations.
disappears. It is in somebody's basket, in the process of being checked out as we speak, so I don't have a name on this piece just yet.
Okay.
But congratulations to
Wow.
all of you today. It is a Sunday night. It's now gone beyond 9 p.m, so we're going to love you and leave you there. Ben will be back with you here live from 5 o'clock, both Monday, Tuesday. I will then return Wednesday, 5 o'clock. Toby Cavill's just, we can't get rid of him. He loves it here. He loves it here. He does. You know you do. I'm trying to convince him to bring Arthur in. I saw a dog in that.
There was a Labrador this morning, 12 hours ago when I had my first show. There I am. So
confusing.
That was 12 hours ago. Yeah, there was a black lab. There was actually 2 dogs. There was a spaniel and a black lab in the building today.
And there was a sausage dog yesterday. So you're bringing Arthur in.
Everyone's breaking the rules. I've told her I couldn't
And
bring Arthur.
if you're having to potter about elsewhere, you bring him in here and he stays with me.
I know.
I'm determined to make this happen.
I want him here. Arthur's the best dog ever. He
We
could be
love
here.
you. Farewell, good night, and we'll see you soon.
So here we are inside the AGTA Gem Fair. As you can see behind me here, we've got all of the booths set up. As you can see, this is not a small convention. This is one of the biggest and the best Gem Fair in the world. If you've been to Hong Kong, you've been to Vegas, if you've gone to see the Bangkok shows, if you have travelled the world and seen the shows in Japan, it doesn't compare to anything that we have got right here behind me. All of the biggest designers you can see are present right here. I can see the biggest jade supplier, Mason K down here. We've got some of the biggest diamond dealers. We've got some of the biggest ruby dealers on the planet. But do you know what my shock is here? Seeing here, I've seen so much moonstone, but labradorite also is a huge presence. Labradorite of high quality is a huge presence. And what's really, really interesting, you guys have been seeing labradorite for years, Gemporia. It's always been a gemstone that you've loved. It's always been one of our favourite gemstones. Now, based on everything that's going on, you guys, here's what happens. Once something happens in this room, once a certain designer, whoever they may be, because of the presence of the people in this room, the marketplace changes. And seeing the presence of labradorite means you guys at home, the marketplace for you is going to change as well. Luckily enough, we already hold enough labradorite to be able to provide you guys it at the best market price without being impacted with these guys. So forget your £125 a carat, forget your £150 a carat here. Watch what we can do at Gemporia.
So we're here at the museum unveiling, and although this peridot is still in the embryonic stages of its development, we've only really started to see the first signs of production. It has been embraced wholeheartedly by the high jewellery world, and I'm absolutely thrilled to be joined by one of the designers that is defining a generation, Miss Hu, who has designed this incredible kissing fish necklace.